machine.
Actually, is Isra? You still about? Isra?
No, Alina, for you.
I am.
Oh, okay. Are you guys level 5 now?
Yes.
Shit.
Oh, the Russian model too.
Oh yeah, shit. Well, that's a thing for next time. Cause
What? What?
I
What's wrong?
haven't.
I just noticed the tiefling is wrong.
Shut up.
We passed secondary school GCSE English.
Yeah, I have a fucking degree, first class degree from a Russell Group University. I cannot spell tiefling. Right.
Yeah, tiefling is English.
Anyway.
Tieflings aren't real.
It's fantasy, Janice! Alright. Let us begin the Tales of Elorien Christmas episodes. Welcome, naughty children. To the Christmas special. Now, the last thing you remember is stepping off the ship and on getting into the town, the shanty town of Tortuga, which was actually far more developed than you expected a place called Tortuga to be.
That's racist.
What? It's a shanty town in the middle of fucking nowhere. You didn't expect it to be as gilded as it was.
Millie,
What?
it's pronounced shanty.
What?
Not in this
I don't-
world, it's not.
Charlotte, I don't give a fuck. The shanty town of Tortuga. And as it was relatively late, and you guys had a particularly stressful ride over, you immediately decide to go hit up the bar. Morphle, in all of his knowledge and wisdom, with Hal, decide to get as drunk as they possibly can and start playing games. Games of a
Yes.
betting nature. At one point, Morphle has no idea who he's playing against, and he bets that his team, his party, could outplay this other dude's party. And that's the last thing you remember.
Oh god.
Oh no.
More so? What the fuck?
It's like that one quest in Skyrim.
I remember that quest.
Yeah.
You wake up, and everything around you is red, velvety, glittery, well lit. Everyone roll me perception.
Okay.
Okay.
Time to roll.
Oh god. I should have printed out my character sheet.
9.
17.
Can
17. Am I
can someone roll on my behalf
Yeah,
too?
let's go for it. I'll do it.
I got
I'll do it
13.
for Isra.
I'm so happy. A
Whoever
17.
Isra gets a 16
highest-
plus whatever your thing is. I unfortunately don't know
Yeah,
what
I
it is.
think it's like +2 at the
In
most.
which case, 18. So you get
What
pretty
is
high.
that sound?
I'm guessing that's from Alina's side. Isra's side. Oh wait, is that your car reversing?
It's the you're supposed to put on your seatbelt, but I'm like a minute and a half from my house. So sorry, I'm muting.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
Amazing.
22.
22, 20 fucking 2. Well,
Jesus
I have a
Christ.
+6
Holy
modifier.
shit. Hang on, let me just... Shit.
Wow.
Yep,
I
that's
have
all
a
good.
-1 and I finally rolled over 10.
Okay, so you guys... Who rolled over, like, a 3? Did everyone...
I got
got
17.
Okay,
I got 9.
okay, so you all sort of relatively know what this place is. You can see betting tables, much like the ones you've seen in pubs and taverns before, but these are sleek, like, almost futuristic, you think. And you can hear the rolling of dice, and you can hear what sounds like chinking, but you're not sure from where. When you look up, you see crystal chandeliers, and they are dazzling. And when you look around, all you can see is red and gold carpet for ages. When you look at yourselves, you see something interesting. Who wants to go first?
I
I'll
have
go
a
first. Oh, ask your question.
I have a
Yeah.
question. We woke up in this part of the tavern. We woke up on the casino
You
floor,
woke up on the casino floor. You aren't necessarily actually how much
like on the
how much
couches. I guess.
kind of you're on the floor. What did you get in your perception?
17.
Yeah, you did not. You've been to Tortu before and you've never seen this part of the tavern ever.
Okay.
So, Pane, you look down at yourself and you are definitely not in the clothes that you were wearing when you came in. What once was travelling robes, you are now in a long, graceful, black boat-cut dress that emphasises your collarbone. When you sort of swish your head to look around at everything else, you realise that actually your hair isn't just in its simple ponytail that it was. It's now been twisted into a beehive, and long black gloves are on your arms. You are wearing sensible pumped shoes.
Oh.
Your AC is now 14.
My AC has gone up.
Amazing.
Resh,
Wow.
when
Me
you
next.
look at yourself,
Sorry.
you are wearing an asymmetric dress that comes knee length in the front and drapes off in the back. It goes from dark navy blue to sky grey in a sheer material. Diamonds stud the top of the dress like the night sky. You have an AC of 15.
Nice.
Alina. Okay, I'll do Alina last. Hal, you are wearing a black three-piece suit with a deep burgundy shirt and a tie that matches Alina's dress.
Oops.
Your shoes match the shirt. You have an AC of 16.
Okay. Do I have my weapons?
Mm-mm.
Oh no.
Morph, you're wearing a navy number. Waistcoat only. Blazer nowhere to be seen. Your tie is simple and pinned
Nice.
together with the divine symbol of your god. You have an AC of 16.
Nice.
We all look so dapper.
I have to wait until Alina.
I'm,
on? Okay.
I'm here. I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck to mute rhythm when I'm on.
Oh. Well,
Can you turn it down just a little bit? And when I'm connected to my phone, I can't hear you over
so
it.
I can't turn rhythm down on your end.
Dang it.
You have to hold the rhythm's name and then go into its settings.
I'm there. I'm just muting it again. Okay, there we go.
Alina, you're wearing a fiery red and orange dress with a deep V-neck cut that stops just above your navel. The skirt
Oh my
drapes
gosh.
along your legs with a split near the thigh. You have an AC of 15.
Damn.
She's going to be
you-
responsible for some deaths this evening.
Can you repeat Resh's again? Because I didn't realise it was Resh's at
Oh, okay.
first.
It's an asymmetric dress that comes down knee length in the front and drapes off in the back. It goes from dark navy blue to sky grey in a sheer material. Diamonds stud the top of the dress like a night sky. AC of 15.
This is the closest I could get.
Okay,
with
thank you.
This thing.
Wow.
Hmm.
No, this is dead vitamin
Actually,
water.
you,
I got tons.
Resh, you almost certainly have like
Are you gonna lay down?
diamonds
Yeah.
like twisted into your hair as well.
Oh my goodness.
So fancy. I mean, I am concerned about our weapons and what I'm assuming is the rest of our
Which you
stuff.
have absolutely no
missing.
recollection of losing or know where they are.
Brilliant. That's concerning. But we all look amazing. So it's a silver
Yay!
lining.
Sacrifice.
Oh,
Yep. There she goes.
Okay.
Alina suddenly falls unconscious.
I rolled to catch the dancer. She passes out.
Actually, no. Give me a roll, and I'll roll for Alina.
A roll to catch the
Yeah.
dancer as she falls. What do I add to
Add
that?
your strength. Actually, no, your dex.
Aw. That's good. What is my dex? Okay, just 14.
Okay, well, you do catch her. Although you stumble a little bit, you do catch Alina before she falls to the ground, and suddenly she's awake again.
I'm sorry, my phone kept disconnecting. I'm on my computer now, we're good. Thank you for catching me.
I am now suspicious of the fainting spell.
I just wanted to be held in
It
someone's
looks
arms.
like to anyone else is that like you've just like dipped her.
Wait, who's dipping me, Rush?
Yep.
No.
No, it's now.
No.
Oh,
Wow.
Tal,
Good.
sorry.
Oh. See, I wasn't even awake to know who was dipping me. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a kiss on the cheek though, because he saved me from hitting my head.
You're the one who thinks
And as you recover from that, a voice booms. Welcome, players, to my humble abode. And from the space just in front of you, a vortex appears. And from that vortex, it spins and spins, and then suddenly, there is a character there with a mask, a top hat, a cape lined with red, and in a dapper white and black suit. He says, "Well, I'm so glad to finally have you here. You guys, you have given me the best hopes for this entertaining game that I have. You promised me such a good show that your team would do so well in my casino."
I look at Morth like, what
I
did
look at
you
Morth.
Let's not jump to conclusions, alright?
He looks at more specifically. Thank you so much for offering us this wonderful revelry of tonight.
I put Morph on the shoulder.
He takes a deep bow, and it almost seems like it shouldn't be possible the way he's bowing. And he comes back up again. "My name is the Great Mephisto, the owner of this grand casino. And I can't
Still
wait
devil-
for
the
you
devil. Oh my
to
god.
play in my games."
No.
Jesus.
This can only end well.
Oh, this sounds like it's gonna be fun, guys.
I
Is
hate
there a
you.
dice
I hate you sometimes.
Okay, but I want my axe back. That's how like this is where he's like, I want my axe
Oh,
back.
No, that just won't do. We can't have things coming.
Can I see it?
Your axe?
Can I
You
see
want
it?
to see your axe?
I do.
Very well, and he double claps, and you see a picture of your axe very crudely drawn in crayon on a piece of paper next to him. Is this sufficient? I think I did. I think I did a very good rendering of this axe. I'm a very good artist, aren't I?
Okay.
And
yeah, no, I'm satisfied. Where's the dice?
And the paper. He lets go of the paper. It rolls up and poops into nothing.
Fucking amazing.
Anyway, let's not waste any time. I say we go on to the first round. Welcome, contestants, to Lady Luck.
Oh
And around you,
Great. I'm not lucky.
around you, the scene changes, but only slightly. Instead of being in an empty room, you are now surrounded by a giant roulette. You stand in the middle, and you can see
Oh, yes.
eight different colours on the casino. Mephisto suddenly appears ahead of you. Now, I understand that this is not your usual red and black roulette. But I thought we could spice things up a bit. And he clicks his fingers. And on 8 of the different colours, 8 symbols appear. And they all take the look of elements. One is quite easily recognised as ice, fire, water, lightning, earth, a tree, a desert, and the moon.
Ooh.
Okay.
Now, players, what shall we fight?
Jesus.
Wait, fight?
Fight.
You said
One more
fight,
time.
right? Oh
One
my
more
gosh.
time, Millie. Ice, fire, water, earth, lightning,
A tree, a
moon,
moon, and a
okay,
desert.
tree. and a desert.
I mean, I've always wanted to fight the moon.
Yes, I was gonna say moon as well.
Rush immediately.
Wait, do we
says
get
not
to
fight
go
the
in
moon.
together, or are we going in alone?
Mephisto
What are the
ticks
rules
his
of this
fingers.
game? Wait a minute. What's the name of this game? What are the rules?
The name of the game is Lady Luck. You are going to roll. And he produces an 8-sided die. And it
Yeah.
has the different colours and the symbols on it. And I want you to fight whatever comes up.
without our weapons.
Now, I never said you'd be completely defenseless. And he...
Well, I'll roll first then.
I haven't even finished explaining the game.
You were the one who asked for the explanation. Let me finish.
I just like clamped my hand over Hal's mouth.
And he snaps, and you each have, now, a celestial-looking version of your weapons. They glow gold, red, and green.
Nice.
They now...
Not my normal colour
They
scheme.
now have the base actions of all of your weapons. However, I'm gonna need you to roll a d4 whenever you attack with it.
Oh god.
That sounds incredible. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Gold, red, and green.
And it swirls
Mhm.
with all of these colors.
Oh, it's swirled. Okay, so it's not like we have different colors. That all their
No,
all
they're
those
all the
are
colors,
one.
and it's
Okay.
just swirling. And
Gotcha.
when you hold them, they feel material, but they just don't look like they should be.
Nice. I hit Hal with my weapon.
Okay.
I look offended.
If you hit Hal with your weapon, please roll me a d4.
Like, only gently.
Yeah.
But
Still roll me a d4.
a gentle hit. Okay,
A
am I
two.
looking?
Two. With a 2,
I just like bonk him with it.
you just you bonk him with it, and suddenly a shower of tiny stars fall from your weapon, and like they just coat Hal. And Hal is as a beacon onto you now.
Nice.
And he's just glaring. He's just.
He is very,
What?
very shiny.
I look. Wow. Thank you. Thank you,
Glitter
Morsel.
bombed him.
You're
I
welcome.
just
Okay, now I
Wow.
see you having fun with all of your new weapons. I'm so glad. I love making these weapons. And,
I tap Morth with my axe.
okay.
Oh no.
Guys, roll a d4, roll a d4.
maybe the other evening. Hopefully we'll get through this quickly and you guys won't spend 5 hours fucking about.
Yeah, exactly. Hal, roll me a d4.
No, I'm thunk. Okay. I rolled a 2 with my
You
D4
rolled
to
a
thunk
2.
him.
He too is glitter bombed,
no,
and as
You know that?
and as
That's
as
the
a
D4
beak-
though.
yeah.
Yeah.
You have glitter bombed each other. Well done.
Oh my god.
You are now
Hopefully there won't be a stealth.
you are
element
now
at some
incredibly
point.
bright, and any creature trying to attack you from now on will have advantage.
Oh fuck, it's so fire. Oh no.
Oh, you guys just need to do it again so that you're so bright that they can't see.
Let's maybe not.
That's how
Mephisto is grinning. He is looking at you. Oh, my agents of chaos, how wonderful. Now then, let's play the game. You there, and he points at Resh. Roll this dice. And he hands you like a comically large dice. It fits, it's like the size of your head.
Okay.
And he just hands it to you, and he sweeps his arm into the roulette. Now roll!
Rush stares at it for a good 3 seconds before he just pelts it.
And you like overarm, like slamming it into the roulette.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a d8.
Wow.
D8. Okay.
That's not how you. Okay.
No. You think this guy knows how to
Let-
gamble? 7.
7. Oh, wonderful! Oh, I do love fighting on the moon.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, you got to be
And
kidding me.
he double claps his hands. And the
Yes.
casino changes. You are now on a barren, rocky surface. You can see stars out as far as the eye can see. You turn around, and you can see what you think is your planet. You can see the landforms that you have seen in maps before, and you can see the clouds moving over, and you think you can actually see you can see the eternal storm now from a bird's eye view, and it rages. My god, does it rage. But before you can take anything else in, you hear a deafening roar. Ladies and
don't like
gentlemen! And as soon as Mephisto's voice appears, you hear the roaring of a crowd. And now, instead of stars, you can see a whole coliseum full of people suspended in space. Give me a perception check.
Oh,
16.
16?
Ooh.
26.
20 fucking
Because I got a nat 20.
Jesus Christ, you see.
Oh my God.
all.
Oh my gosh.
21.
21.
Astral project.
Yeah. So you realise that all of these people are wearing masks, Kat, and so do you, Panny. And almost none of them are human. Who's typing? Ezra. Ezra.
Not
Clicky,
me.
clicky, clack, clack, clack.
Oh, sorry.
Clicky, clack, smack, smack.
My
Clicky,
data.
smack, smack, clack, clack. Demons! The sky is full of demons! And they revel in delight at seeing you here. They are cheering, they are absolutely wild for this, because as they cheer, you see a great silver dragon descend from the sky.
Oh, Jesus
No,
Christ.
no.
Marsh's
Oh, no.
ears just drooped.
More? I just want it on record, you're the fucking worst.
I look at Morth over my shoulder, just like, please heal me.
I mean, you're all at full health, so that's good.
Yeah, but we won't be for very long. Silver dragon. Is it a big silver
It
dragon
is.
or a small
It's
silver dragon?
quite fucking large.
It's not Ango McDango.
It's not
okay.
Ango McDango, no.
Adult.
It is an adult dragon, yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
Mephisto laughs that he sees all of your faces. Now then, children, I wouldn't simply put you against a dragon if I didn't think you could not, handle it. Well, at least I hope you can. Anyway, you have a choice. Either you win in 5 rounds in this game, and you will be granted a boon. If you lose, however, in 5 rounds, something will be taken from you.
5 rounds. Oh,
God.
Now, I don't expect you to defeat the entire thing. I just want to see it bloodied. I do need to keep dragons.
Lottie, what is that?
Bloody.
Lottie, what is that thumping in the background?
I have no idea.
No, I only want him bloodied. I do have to. I don't have an infinite supply of dragons, I do want to keep him alive.
Dragons.
Yes, I love dragons. I like to have them.
I mean, they are pretty cool.
Right? I like you. You understand. Dragons are really cool. Anyway. And he goes, now, enough chit-chat. And he claps his hands again. And you could hear before the jangling of chains, and now you can very clearly hear them snapping. And the dragon roars. Now, children, give us a show we shan't forget. And I need you to roll initiative for me.
okay.
14.
Where's my fucking whiteboard?
13.
Where's my whiteboard? Please, every fucking time.
Hey, Isra, good job.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That's the only one that Averay's gonna give you.
Was it a 20?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, yes, I do have paper in there. Shut up, printer. Why have I got a Dorito in the printer? Never mind.
Silver dragon.
I'm just gonna...
Silver dragon. What type of damage does silver dragons do again?
Roll me...
They do hurting
Yeah,
damage.
they do.
I mean, yes, but all dragons have a specific element. I'm trying to remember what silver dragon is.
If only the Google existed.
I believe it's silver.
Well, Panay doesn't have Google, okay?
Right, 20 and above. That was...
Isra.
Alina, Alina
Is
probably.
it plus your initiative?
I don't see that on my skill list.
It's usually your dex modifier.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dex.
dexterity. Oh, it's plus
Plus
3 then.
20 fucking 3.
23.
Is
Nice.
23. Anyone 20 to 15?
18.
I'm 15.
15. 15 to 10?
14.
Charlotte?
Oh, sorry. I was 13.
gonna say-
was
Okay,
my-
you're all very clustered together. Am I missing anyone?
I don't think so.
Okie dokie.
Ah,
Let's have
I remembered what Silver
fun,
Dragons are.
my dudes.
I'm glad it's Silver Dragon. This is gonna be fun.
Or is it?
Okay.
I'm scared.
I mean, it might be for me.
Millie, I know a bit about silver dragons. Can I roll the Arcana or History to see if Hal knows anything about silver dragons?
I'd actually call it. Well, it's animal handling, I think.
Ooh, okay. Can I do that?
As a well-read person, can I assist with
Yeah,
this?
you can definitely assist. Give him advantage.
Sounds like Hal doesn't know about dragons.
Okay, good. With advantage, I got a 14 on the die. Animal handling. I got 17. Do I know that they're good and smart?
You generally know that silver dragons are of a neutral kind of alignment. However, the closer you look at this dragon, the more it doesn't look like a normal silver dragon.
Okay.
So I look at the others and I go, silver dragons are supposed to be like sentient and kind unless you make them angry. I don't think that's a real silver dragon, which good for us, I guess.
Somehow
there's
I
no-
don't think the fact that it's not an actual silver
Yeah.
dragon will prevent it from murdering us.
Oh no, I
Yes.
fully believe this is a real silver dragon.
Well, I wanted to try to talk to it, but I don't think that's gonna work. I
Yeah,
heard
I
it
think
saying
that's gonna
snapping.
work. Anyway, it's now your turn, Alina.
Lena, it is your go.
Well, I've got my high roll. So what does that net me?
So, it basically means you are always first in the initiative. You are very good at being fast. That's all it means.
You're Sonic the Hedgehog.
Wonderful.
You gotta
And,
go fast.
You go
And just
first.
before you move, Mephisto goes, "Oh, my darlings, I forgot to tell you. Your armor has hidden abilities. I'm not telling you what, though. I can't wait.
Don't.
Ta-ta!"
Hmm.
And he disappears,
anyone
and he
else
takes
concerned?
his seat
Is anyone
on a
else
throne at the head of the Colosseum.
Amazing.
Hal
I'm
is
becoming more
extremely
concerned by the minute.
Well,
If-
Alina, yeah. She's never seen a dragon. She doesn't know anything about dragons. All she knows is that it looks like it has very sharp claws and a very long tail. It's also kind of sharp at the end. And that's scary. And so she's not going to get anywhere near that thing. She's going to start scoping out the rest of the room and looking for any exits possible.
So,
Does she find anything?
you were literally on the surface of the moon.
So like there's no
Not-
like rips in the space-time continuum.
No. all you
Aw.
can see, if you wanted to use an action to give me an Arcana check, you
Mhm.
could do that, but that would be your action. It's not a free action, like talking or
Gotcha.
f-
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'll do that
Okay,
then.
yep, give me an
Because
Arcana
I guess
check.
running to the other side of the moon isn't possible. So I have a +2 modifier, and then I'll do a quick
Mhm.
roll. Oh shit!
Oh, dear.
You panic because you realize you're on
Can
the
I
surface
assist?
of the
Can I
moon with a dragon.
Can I assist
Nope.
that?
No. You're too far down in the you'd have to hold your turn until hers. So that doesn't work. Well, so you're slightly frightened. So
Slightly.
just slightly. You aren't sure whether you can breathe up here. I mean, you're breathing fine, but you suddenly realize that you might not be able to, and so you're like clutching your neck, kind of like, can I?
Oh wait, so
But
there's enough science in our world that we
Oh,
know
hell
that
yeah.
there's no
Yeah.
air. Oh okay.
there's sort of out of context, you guys have actually managed to magic something into space at this point. Not very far, but you have.
Oh okay.
At this point, you're pretty sure it was 3 dwarves and on a boulder with magically assisted rocks. And they just went really,
Nice.
really hard. And they remember nothing.
Wow.
So there we go. And this was quite big continental news, so it travelled really fast. And one of the dwarves was like, "Yeah, no, we couldn't breathe up there. No, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Didn't do it.
Just don't do it.
Didn't do
Okay.
it.
Can't take any
Okay,
more,
sorry.
Captain." Okay, so it's Morph's go.
Alright. Oh, what the hell. I cast Spirit Guardians.
Hell yeah.
So,
What-
AoE around
What do
me,
your spirit guardians look like?
they look like little angels that swarm around me to a distance of 15 feet. And they'll follow me wherever I go.
What do they do?
So that's stage 1. Here's stage 2. I now run at the dragon.
That is your movement and your action. Is that what you're planning on doing? Okay.
Yep, that's the
You
idea.
rush the dragon.
So-
I should have got a
Oh my
map
God.
prepared for this, but dragon,
So,
you guys.
I'm assuming I can get within 15 feet
You
of
absolutely
it.
can.
I should have the Twitch stream open.
That's
Cool.
terrifying.
So, now the dragon needs to make a wisdom saving
Okay,
throw
I can.
against 15.
The dragon has to roll wisdom against the half elf that ran at a dragon.
Yep,
The irony of the situation.
it
is
gets a
paradoxical.
10, so no.
Sweet. You take 9 radiant
It takes
damage.
9 radiant damage.
Wait, why are we attacking it already? We don't even know if it's really bad.
So,
Well, he said to attack it, so.
yeah.
I'm bad at following orders. Okay.
And as it takes damage, actually, you realise it thickens a bit. And it gets fractionally smaller.
Oh.
Okay, it is the dragon's
Okay.
turn now. He is going to use. He rears back and he inhales, and he breathes out in front of you, and he manages to get most of you. So, we need you to make. Hang on 2 seconds. A dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
11.
That's not too bad. Let's see what's my modifier for that.
Nope, I got an 8.
That is a 16.
19.
19. Is that everyone's?
Yeah, 11.
What did Alina get? 19. Nice.
Nice.
And
Yay.
that's plus whatever your dex was as well, which is quite high, I think. So
Yeah,
you
I have,
don't feel
+3.
anything, and rest neither do you. Everyone else, however, gravity feels doubled.
Oof.
Oh
and
no.
you are restrained. So
That
at the end of
sucks.
your turn, you can use your an action to roll to break free, but it won't be your action. It's just at the end of your turn. So, it is now Rash's turn.
Okay. I use Dispel Magic on the dragon. Because I think there's an illusion on it.
Okay,
I like
go
it.
for it. Do I have to do anything?
Let's
So,
see. It says...
I'm guessing this is higher than a 3rd level spell.
Any spell of the 3rd level or lower on the target ends.
To be fair, it could just be an illusion, which is only a 2nd level spell.
Okay.
Well, if it is, it disappears.
So you dispel the magic, and in place of an adult silver dragon, you see a smaller dragon. And
Oh no.
he doesn't have a stable color. You see in the span of its wings stars, and in its eyes galaxies, and in its chest a dark hole.
Oh.
Space dragon.
That's unusual.
Rush is now incredibly attached to this dragon. I hope you all know that now.
What is still gonna beat this dragon up?
Yeah.
In the distance, you can hear Mephisto clapping. Oh, very good, very good. A lot of people don't get that. Ooh. And it's Hell's go.
So is it still like corporeal? Can I still hit it?
Yeah.
If it's stars and
It just
like that?
looks like space.
Okay, I only got my axe back. I didn't get my war pick,
No,
did I?
just your main weapons.
Okay. Cool. Am I close enough to hit it because I'm restrained?
You will. So you were like 40 feet away.
So can I do a strength check to get out
you
of
absolutely
the
can.
thing?
Repeat the saving throw at
Nat
the end
20.
of your turn. As well, there we go. You get a nat 20, and you are able to move again, but it's difficult. The
Okay.
gravity
Can
is
I
still doubled for you, but you can move. So I'm going to say that your movement is halved.
Okay, can I still... I'm 40 feet away
Mhm.
from it? Oh, I don't think that's enough for me to get to it. Then what's my... I think it's just 30... Yeah, 30 feet. Speed encumbered is 20. So I can't
so-
get up to it.
The dragon is how many feet away?
40
again?
from you. Morph is...
From everyone?
Yeah, well, apart
okay.
from Morph, who fucking ran out to the thing.
Okay, cool. 40 feet, gotcha.
I mean, Hal, you can move closer.
Oh yeah, he's gonna move. He is gonna move as close
Okay,
as he
so
can
he moves
to
15
it.
feet,
Like-
so he's 25 feet away.
I also have a spell that can put us all much closer.
So does that strength check count as my action then?
It was, so, a restrained creature repeats saving throw at the end of its turn. Field persists until the dragon's breath recharges. So it isn't your... So it was just saying that you have to do it at the end of every turn. It's not actually your action.
Okay, so can I still attack? Okay, I'm gonna attack it then. Wait. Can I use...
Close.
I'm not close enough.
You're
God damn it.
25 feet
I'm gonna
away.
dash to get up to it. Fuck it. I'm gonna dash to get
So
up
that's
to
your
it.
30 foot.
So
Okay,
yeah,
can you
I get up to it.
roll me a d20, please? With Constitution.
No. No, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Fuck me. A nat 20 and then... Oh, that's a 10.
You take
10
4
damage.
damage
Okay.
because you had to exert yourself so much in order to do that dash under double gravity.
Wait, I take 4 points.
Yeah, you just strained it. You just
Bludgeoning.
yeah, you just strained yourself. Jesus
Ow.
Christ, don't do that. Okay, so now it's Pane's turn.
Okay, can I see if I can get myself unstuck?
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like, you can do an action first, and then your saving throw comes at the end of your turn.
Yeah, no, but to do the thing I want to do, I need to get a little closer if we're 40
Nope,
feet
unless
away.
it's movement. Nope. You have to do your action first.
Well, I'm gonna be moving first.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're restrained,
Yeah,
so you can't
yeah.
move until the end of your
Yeah.
turn.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I had to use the strength check as my action.
So pick a different spell.
Fine, let's go with a different spell then. I'm going to use Lightning Bolt
Okay, go for it.
on the dragon. I'm also going to sculpt the spell so that Hal and Morph are protected
Okay,
from
but
the
didn't
damage.
you get rid of that?
No?
Then, oh no, it was the fact that you had that and you still burnt Luvna. Okay, yeah, cool, go for it.
Yeah, that was what happened last time. Was I forgot I had that because I'd only just got that ability.
Eternal screaming.
So yes, so the sculpt spell, they automatically succeed on the saving throws, and therefore they take no damage because they'd normally take half damage if they succeeded. So the dragon needs to make a dexterity saving throw against a DC of 14.
It doesn't take the full brunt of your damage.
Okay, no worries. That is still 8d6 worth of dice I get to roll. I love it. Okay, that is 3, 4, 7, 14. Oh, 19, 22. And that is nice. That is 32 points of damage, halved to
16.
16.
60.
Okay, and the dragon roars. He's not particularly happy about this. Isra, and hang on, and he goes, "Oh, very well done. Round 1 is done. Let's start round 2." Isra,
we have
go.
5
Yeah.
rounds, right?
Yeah.
That's why I want to attack it.
I have an idea.
Do we know how much health it has, or do we have to
Nope.
do a check
Yeah.
or something like that?
You can. The only thing a check can do is tell you whether it's like tired or not.
Mm.
Okay. Well, we all need to get closer much more quickly, don't we?
I have an idea.
Oh,
I
didn't
don't know
roll
about
my
some of the
stealth.
casters.
I didn't roll
Let's
to free
okay, go
myself at
for
the
it,
end of my
yeah.
turn. I got a 20.
Oh, well, yeah,
Not
you're
natural.
fine.
Cool.
Kitty, what's your
I mean,
idea?
your movement is still halved, but you're not restrained.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, oh, it's a long shot, but if I'm lucky, it might work. So, like I said, Resh is attached to this dragon already. He likes animals.
You never would have
So-
guessed.
Yeah, but if there's a chance that I can succeed at creating succeed at an animal friendship roll, I could cast Feign Death on it, and a willing creature would have a very successfully feigned death and would full move. So
Okay,
I
that's
or-
2 rounds of combat, though.
We also already attacked this dragon.
I know. Oh, it's so sad though.
I don't think a magical construct counts, but I mean, hey, try it. Yeah, if that's what Resh would do, try it. You can try charm personing the dragon, see if it's got a mind.
It's not a person.
If it was a real
Yeah.
dragon, Hal was going to try to talk to it.
Yeah, charm person is humanoid. This is a dragon.
Oh, okay. It's not even my turn yet, so continue onwards.
Okay, so Isra, it's your turn.
Go on, Izzy.
Okay.
Make it, make
So
us
I
quick
have
like
a-
Bunny.
I have a gust of wind spell, so it can take us up to 60 feet in a 10-foot, so like a 10-foot line, basically. And I think we're all close enough that would catch everybody. And I'm reading the description now, and I think I can end it whenever I want, so it could take us 40 feet or 30 feet or whatever. And I can just end it early. But it would take us all the way up to where the dragon is, if we want to go up there. Unfortunately, I can't include people and not include others, so it's all or nothing.
What do you guys want?
Well, I'm already there. I'm already there. Mortha's already there. Pane
already
doesn't
freed.
want to be. I don't think Pane wants to be that close.
Mhm.
No.
Does Gust of Wind have a damage property that you can just use on
I
the
don't
dragon?
think so. It is mainly about if someone's coming at you or you need to get somewhere. It doesn't look like there's a damage modifier or anything.
Hmm. What other spells? You have Compel Duel, you have Gust of Wind, and what?
Shield, but I'm not going to be attacked. So.
Oh.
Although I could compel duel on it and he could attack only me. Let's do that.
No. No.
Let's do that.
No.
Sounds
I'll
good.
just look at you like, no. No Compel, no.
It's a good idea though, because he's gonna have to burn.
It is
movement.
not a good idea.
It is a good idea though, because he's
is
gonna have to
not.
burn. I'm 40 feet away, and that means he has to spend a whole turn getting to me before he can even do anything.
Dragons can move further than 40 feet.
Yeah.
And
And
I
one move.
hurt trying to get this close to
Oh,
it.
actually, it's half speed while it's near me, so
See,
might be good.
and
You guys-
I can do compel duel one turn. Then the next turn I can do the gust of wind to blow it away again. There you go.
and Howl's
do it.
taking damage, running back and forth on the ground.
Okay, wait, let me read. Okay, so the creature has to make a wisdom saving throw. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, let's do that.
That's our girl.
Okay, so
Let's do that. Let me roll.
No, the dragon has to save, right?
I guess, is there nothing I have to roll on then? Compel one creature you can see within
compel-
range. Wisdom saving
yeah, it's a
throw.
wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so they just they have to. I don't.
I mean, they go to 7, so
Yay!
so they
Oh
are
my
looking
God.
at you.
Alright.
It's the dress. Very attractive.
Morph, it's your turn now.
Cool. I'm gonna hit it twice with my hammer.
Go for it.
What's that? What's my number? 14 to hit.
Nope.
Mm.
Crit fail.
Surprisingly, no.
I whiff horrendously.
You you raise your hammer, your crystalline hammer, and it just falls behind you, like the gravity is just 10 times on it, and you go straight with it.
Guys, we've been forgetting to roll a d4 after we attack.
No, it's only if it hits.
It's only with the weapon.
Yeah. And it's only when it hits.
Wow.
So, okay, and now it is the dragon's turn, and he turns to you,
Oh.
Alina.
Oh, hang on. It takes damage from my
Okay,
thing.
roll for
Because it
it.
starts its turn here. Make a whiz save as well.
15.
Oh, that's what you see. Okay, you take half of 17.
Okay, so that is
8.
yes. I do maths, me. Okay. Okay. It looks at you, Alina. And it's going to swipe at you.
Wait, it's 40 feet away.
Yeah, it's a fucking dragon.
A 40-foot reach?
Its speed is 40 foot. It can fly 80 foot.
Oh, crap. Even with the half speed, it doesn't make it. Okay.
So
Fine.
it launches itself as it realizes it's being slowed and goes after Alina, and it swipes at you.
Hal's so mad.
For 26.
Jesus.
26 to hit,
Wow.
nice.
I'm sorry. And it does. You take... Oh, that's not that bad. 8 damage. And you feel a chill run through your body.
Okay.
And then... Is compelled duel only for you, Isra? It will attack you.
For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you. So if it tries to attack anyone that isn't me, it has a
Okay.
disadvantage.
In which...
And it has to make a wisdom saving throw each time.
Okay.
Oh, wait. It must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from you.
30 feet.
As well.
Okay.
So it's like both has trouble attacking things other than me and
Can't
moving
move
away
from you. Okay. Well, unfortunately, it can multi-attack.
Oh, Jesus, you are dead, Sunshine.
Yeah, that one's a 21.
Mistakes have been
Really wish
made.
hadn't happened.
That's 21. Sorry, Lena. And that is a... Oh no. Uh-oh. That's a 13. That's a 13. It slashes you with its other claw, and you take 13 damage. Cold damage.
Oh no.
And it roars as it tastes the blood of its enemy. And Resh, it's your go.
Oh no. Okay. There's so many different things I could do. It's already fighting us. It's already fighting us. We're just not happy. Okay. Is it? It's probably still within range.
I mean, it's leaped now to where Alina is, like 5 foot from her.
I'm sorry, I've literally just been debating this entire plan for the last 7 turns. Like, and I'm still debating it. Fuck it. I'm not gonna cast Animal Friendship just yet, because that seems like it's not going to work, but at least speak with animals.
Okay.
Because it seems like it's not speaking, at least normally, or on its own like it should be.
I don't think it's a real dragon. It's made of stars.
I don't know if it's actually made of stars. I don't know.
Okay.
We're
It
just,
used to spell magic. It's got a black hole in its belly.
Okay, so you're gonna use talk to animals? Okay,
Yeah.
do you have to roll anything for that? Or it's just a thing you can do?
it's just a thing I can do for the duration.
Okay, and you cast that as it roars again, and you hear the words, Vor Fahasneth Karana! And you have no fucking clue what it's saying.
Don't speak Draconic.
I can't speak Draconic. I should have cast that in somebody who can.
Wait, is it just speaking?
Speak Draconic?
I speak Draconic. Is it just speaking Draconic out loud?
Not really. It's so you can get a kind of warped sense of like words.
Can Resh repeat it and then?
I can cast that spell again.
Okay.
And just
Oh no,
cast
I meant just like you heard it. Can't you just repeat it and then more
Oh.
hear it now?
Oh yeah, I could just literally just shout it at
Just
more.
literally say it out loud.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
Translate.
Cool.
Such a
I do that because
roundabout way
it's
to
a
do
free
it.
action.
just
Okay, but Kitty, you have to actually repeat it because you heard it and you had to think about it, just like Resh had to hear it and then think about it. Now repeat it to Sammy.
Oh, I wasn't listening. Holy shit. Friendo, my
At least
focus is
she's
so
honest.
bad.
fine, you tell Morphin what he hears is extra crispy duck, spring rolls, and egg fried rice.
Why are you ordering Chinese in Draconic?
10 out of 10 reference, I'm so proud.
I don't get it.
Okay.
We'll explain it after.
It's a Chinese order, isn't it?
Yeah, load right now. Yeah.
What you can make out some of those words, they don't sound like the
Hold it.
dialects that you've learnt. Is
No, 'cause it's
obey and stars. That's what you can hear.
I grabbed that one 10 minutes ago, or an hour ago. Sorry.
Base Draconic.
Okay, it was
Cool.
obey or
And
what?
stars.
Obey and stars.
What are you
Okay.
saying? Obey the stars?
He doesn't listen.
Fuck off, Ricky.
yeah.
It's my idiot brother. Being a twat.
Okay,
Alright.
Hal, it's your turn. Sonny.
She's muted.
Sonny.
No.
I think Spook came into her.
Every time this happens to me, I just can't take it anymore.
Minnie, have you seen what time it is?
What do you mean?
Just
It's
bump it
10
down.
to
the
12.
It is 10 to 12, yeah. I'm well aware of this. We started like an hour late, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just bump Sunny down the order.
Okay, Panny, you go first. Then technically we'll
Cool.
have Sunny come after you.
Are you Scorching Ray?
Okay.
Easy.
So,
Okay, I missed all of that.
what is the? I rolled a math. How do they work? 21
Okay.
to attack.
Right. As you attack with Scorching Ray, you see a small rift in space open. And it gets sucked into there. Now roll me some damage.
Okay. Let's see. It is 2d6. So the first ray does 6 damage. The second ray does. Oh, nice. The second ray does 10 damage, and the third ray does 9 damage.
Okay.
25.
And you rolled 21.
Yeah, to hit.
You aren't sure what happened.
Fuck.
Because 1 minute you're casting a spell, and then it disappears, and then your back is on fire. And you take 25 damage.
25 damage. Holy shit.
What the? How? What?
Get wrecked.
You fuck about it.
Ow.
Oh my god. So. Oh shit! I have 5 HP left.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
That's pretty funny.
Okay, that changes my
But
plan a
how
bit.
did that happen?
Roll me an Arcana check. Or, no, you know what? Just roll me an Intelligence check.
Okay. That is 14 plus 7, so it's 21 again.
You look behind you, and now you're thinking with portals.
Wait, pardon?
And now
Sorry?
you're thinking with portals. You see the exact same rift that is open in front of the dragon open behind you.
What? That's such
He
bullshit.
redirected your ranged attack.
Motherfucker, is that like a legendary action or something?
Yeah.
Fucking dragons.
Fucking dragon.
Okay, Hal, it's your go because we just bumped you down, so...
No, that's fair. Okay, am I close enough to attack
God
it?
damn it.
Uh,
It was one of my second level.
No, it just flew
it's
to
just flown
Alina.
to Alina.
If I
I
use
have,
my
I have a
movement-
shield, so I can't shield the next turn.
Okay.
You know.
but I can't attack it if I'm so far away from it. If my movement, does that get my normal movement? Does that get me there?
So it moved 40
Dragon?
feet away from where it was. You were 25 feet. I'm gonna say you're actually still 25 feet away from it because it moved to Alina. Actually, no,
okay.
which means you're only 15 foot away from it. So yeah, you can make it.
15. I can't
Yeah.
make it? Okay, alright. Thank you. Okay, so I get up to it.
Mhm.
I'm going to attack it with my axe.
Okay.
17, does that hit?
No.
What?
Oh shit!
Okay, second attack. Oh, that doesn't hit. That's a 16. Okay, fine, that totally changes my plan, and I'm gonna use a bonus action and use Rally on Pane because she just burst into flames.
I'm so mad that I've only got 2 second level spell slots left now. Fuck
Yeah. Is it still 6? Is it still 6? Dex con chat. You get 6 health. You get 6 health. 6 health back, Pane.
Oh, thank you.
Unless
So you're at
that's,
11 now?
I'm feeling a
All
little
I've
less
got.
crispy.
that's all I've got. Okay, my turn's over.
Okay. Mephisto
Shit, I'm
is cackling now. Oh my gosh, I didn't expect this to be so delightful! And Isra, it's your turn.
Okay, great.
Please don't compel the dragon.
Well, it's already right next to me. And I'm not 100% sure. Compelled duel, is it just for one time range, so now it's no longer compelled?
I'm
Or...
gonna say yes for this particular.
Wait a second.
circumstance.
Actually, it says it here. The spell ends if you attack any other creature.
Okay.
If you cast a spell that targets a hostile creature other than the target, if a creature friendly to you damages the target or casts a harmful spell on it, or if you end your turn more than 30 feet away. So it is still
Yeah,
compelled on
yeah.
me then. Okay, so it is still trying to attack me. So I'm gonna not break the spell by moving away. I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay.
So that it will not be able to damage me.
Okay.
I'm the tank, dude!
Okay, Morph, it's your go.
I just
Alright.
provoked and put up rampart.
Can I move?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh yeah, okay. cool. I've run up to it again. And since it enters my sphere of fairies, make a wisdom saving throw.
That is 18.
Damn it. Okay, you take 7 damage. And I'm gonna try and hit it again
Go
twice.
Single-handedly saving us.
15. 14. Nope. Swings, 2 misses. Back in the thing.
Okay.
Dragons are bullshit.
Hal is gonna look at Morth and just sort of like, same hat. We both suck at this.
And the dragon roars, and above him, you see 5 stars twinkle, and then get bigger.
No. Fucking
And
Christ.
now there are lasers. Everyone, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Oh my god.
As they chew into the surface of the moon and try and chase you about.
Oh, 22.
15.
Okay, let me try.
15.
And I'm so happy.
Saving
I
throw.
Oh,
Damn it.
oops. It's a dexterity.
Dex. Okay, cool. Oh. Ooh, I rolled a 1.
Ooh,
I have
buddy.
8. 5 plus
Oh,
3.
I'm so
I got a 6.
I got a 15. I actually dodged something.
So Hal and Resh dodge. The rest of you take. I can add 9 radiant damage.
I am unconscious. No, 9, sorry. I thought I was still on 5
No,
for a minute.
no.
I am down to
You have
You
2
have
now.
hit points.
3. I have 2 hit points.
Yeah, you have 2 hit points.
Great.
I don't actually know how many I have. My max hit points say 1.
Wait,
but
what?
That's
Well,
probably not right.
My whole recording just everything's the audio stopped. What did you say, Millie? It was just you guys take and then
Oh,
silence.
9 damage. Radiant.
Okay. Not that it matters. I muted my own turn, but okay. Thank
Okay.
you. 9. I didn't hear it.
And Resh, it's your go now.
Okay, so I am going to cast Cure Wounds on Hane.
Good choice. Good choice.
Because she's so it's just 1d8.
Okay, as you start to cast your healing magic, something just expands, and you're not quite sure what it is until it comes out the tips of your fingers and it explodes. Everyone take 4d6 healing magic.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
did we roll off for ourselves?
No, Resh, you did it.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so 4d6
And everyone gains that
healing.
HP back.
Okay.
Cool.
Huh.
And as you do, you can see your dress start to glow slightly, and the diamonds are giving out light, and then it fades again.
Okay. 17.
Ooh.
17.
Oh, thank
There
you.
we go. And Mephisto
That's a shit ton.
is loving it. He's the first of you have found your clothing's abilities. Oh, I love it when this happens.
Oh! But what triggered it?
A healing
Healing.
magic.
Magic.
Healing.
Okay, so when
The
Resh
healing
heals,
magic just like echoed?
Yeah. So now you're the healer. Well done.
Rush is delighted.
Billy is the healer. Oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna look at my clothes and then look at Alina's clothes and go, "What the hell is that supposed to mean?"
Okay, Hal, it is your go.
It is my go. Oh, that was quick. I'm going to attack it again. First attack, 20, not natural.
Yeah, that does it.
Finally. Second attack, 18.
Yes, that does it.
Okay, I'm gonna roll damage for those two first. It's gonna be 2 9s plus what? Plus 2? Plus 2? It's just 1d10. It just says 1d10, not plus. Oh, because yeah, plus 2 for strength. So that is 22 damage.
22.
Do you want me to roll the d4s
Yeah,
now or
just-
after I do
just-
second wind?
Do it after you've finished everything.
I'm gonna use second wind as my bonus action and attack it again. For only 13, so I missed that one.
Okay, so roll me a d4.
1d4
Just the one,
or
'cause it's just
2d4?
one effect per
Okay.
attack.
3.
3. You have lowered its AC by 1.
Thank God.
No.
Nice.
You
22
Okay.
damage.
you start to realize
Oh,
that it's
wow.
getting it seems a little bit less confident now, but you have lowered its HP.
So it's AC,
AC is now
8,
17.
It's now 17. 17, okay.
Okay, Pane, it's your go now.
Okay. My fucking back, man. I'm gonna have the weirdest scar. Where did you get that scar? Well, I scorching raid myself. Not that I'm bitter. What to do? I'm going to. See. Now I'm gonna use Scorching Ray again.
Okay.
See if it works this time. I'm gonna science it.
Okay, I said I was doing second wind, I meant action surge. My
Okay,
bad.
that's fine.
So, because obviously I'm. No, actually, ignore it. I'm talking bollocks. Nice. That is 24.
Yeah,
to hit.
that hits. And in fact, when you cast it, he tries. You can see the void opening up again, but your spell is too fast. You hit.
Nice. Fucking dragon wanker, right. First ray does 7. Second ray does 10. And third ray does 10 again.
Holy shit.
Yes.
I'm just trying to see if it has a thing. Okay. And the third round is over. Isra, it's your go again.
Okay. Well, it's still compelled onto me. Wait a second. No, it's not because.
Oh, because Hal
One
attacked it.
second, because we had a successful
Yes,
attack.
yes,
so
it's no longer compelled.
that broke. Yes, that broke the compelled duel. And I don't think it'd be a good idea to repeat that, since I can't shield myself as a second action. I don't think. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay, Martin, let me read up on it. I have the book in front of me. Let me just read it again.
yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Well, what does it mean when it says casting time, 1 bonus action?
So that means you can cast it as a bonus action? So yes, you can, as long as you don't have another concentration spell up, and that is a concentration spell.
Okay, let me see.
So I don't...
First level abjuration. First level enchantment. Oh, cool! So I could put a shield up and then cast compelled duel.
So a bonus
and it
action
would
has
only-
to come after.
Yeah, so you put the shield up and then cast compelled duel, right?
Bless you, yes.
Sorry.
That would work then. I think. I would have done that the first time too if I didn't know I could do that. But yeah, then it can't attack anyone else and it also can't move as fast. So it's right by me.
Okay, so you're gonna do that. It has to do a wisdom save, doesn't it?
Yes. So I shield and compelled duel.
It is not compelled to duel you. It gets a 25.
Oh,
Why
okay.
are you... Wait, I wasn't listening. Why are you compelling it again?
Because I shield doesn't count as a concentration spell, so I can do shield and then compelled duel.
Well,
How's
she
this
failed
fair?
anyway.
Yeah, it takes no notice of your compelled duel. And actually,
Okay, but I still have my shield
yes,
up,
you
right?
do have your shield up. And
Okay.
actually, Isra, you get so mad that it's not paying attention to you right now that you start shouting at it. And as you start shouting, you can feel a
Fucking
heat
dragon.
come up your chest. And before you know it, you are breathing fire at this dragon.
Awesome.
Your dress,
Oh my god, I want that
your
Nice.
power.
dress licks with flames. Please roll 3d6 damage.
Okay.
Pane is
You get a
insanely
10.
jealous.
So you do 10 damage to this dragon,
Yay!
and
How did Alina trigger
she
that?
got really mad.
I got angry. I got pissed. He was ignoring me. That's the worst thing, because I'm a performer. So if you ignore me, I'm gonna be pissed.
So if Hal gets mad, okay.
No, not necessarily. Each suit has different activation points.
Our outfits match, though. Oh well.
Kind of.
We will find out on my turn if I can trigger
Yeah,
it.
I'm waiting for you guys to trigger it. And you can tell it's actually kind of on fire now. Not very much, but it
Good.
is singed quite a bit.
Good.
And it's now Morth's go.
Dragon.
Okay. Was someone still low on health or not?
I'm at. I'm at 19 health now.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Yeah. I'm good for now.
Okay, I'm going to just. I keep swinging then.
Go for it.
Okay. Oh, that one misses, but that one's a 21.
Yeah, that one hits.
Okay. Plus 3. 12 damage.
Nice. And roll me your d4.
Oops. 1.
1. So with a 1, the dragon, you see its bright eyes suddenly turn black. And it moves its head around. And again. And again it swings its head. And it can't see you anymore. It is
Nice.
blinded.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, that's my
Okay.
turn. And now it makes a wisdom save because it's within 15 feet of me. It's a 3rd level spell. I'm gonna keep using it.
19.
Amazing.
Ah, damn it. Okay, 8 damage.
Martin is the big deeps.
He is the big deeps.
Big deeps.
Big
Actually,
deep.
his fairies are big deeps. His angels.
Okay, that's like saying that the summoner it's Ifrit's damage.
It is
instead.
Ifrit's damage.
It is Ifrit's damage.
Okay, it is the dragon's turn.
No, it can fly away now.
Yeah. It's going to start. It's going to push itself off the surface of the moon, and it
Oh, shit.
roars again. And it inhales once more, and you can see inside the black hole of its chest is a light getting brighter and brighter and brighter. And from 40 feet above you, it bathes you in starfire. Please make me a dex saving throw.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Then we get to hit it as it
For
flies
everybody?
away.
That
Oh,
is 17.
Okay, 17. Okay,
Mhm.
you make it. Alina, you make it.
Oh, thank fuck.
12.
Even if, just so I know for the future, even if I didn't make it, since I have shield up and it.
It would have mitigated your
Nullifies-
damage, yeah.
Okay.
Guys? Cat?
Then we
Six.
get to hit it as it flies away.
I got a crit
Oh
fail.
no.
Oh no!
Oh no, that is true.
Yeah, you get an attack of opportunity. Who wants that?
I do.
want it.
That would be the people right next
I
to it.
miss.
So
I miss.
Alina, Morth, and
Hal,
Hal would
yeah.
all get attacked.
Do I get one attack?
You
or
just get the
two?
one.
1.
One.
Okay,
It's
I got a
only a
15,
reaction.
so I
You
didn't hit it.
Okay, do I have to roll again then? Okay.
You don't hit it.
Ah, 13.
No. Your attacks of opportunity do not work. So,
If
what did... So, Cat, you got a 1. Pane,
Oh, sorry,
17, you make it. Hal? A 6,
Six.
Morph? 12,
12.
you don't make it. You, so all of you who didn't make it, take... oh god.
Nice.
Oh no.
God.
A lot of dice.
Rip.
I need to do the maths. 26 damage?
Nice.
Oh shit. So half.
Oh
to
my God.
And everyone else takes
13 for
13.
me. I've got 6 health left. Amazing.
I'm down to 2.
I don't think I do that. Do you
Oh.
sleep?
No, you don't take damage.
Millie?
Yeah.
Okay.
For my attacks, because I'm casting with my staff. I don't roll the d4s for that,
No.
do I? Because I'm not.
No,
making
the
physical attacks?
no, it's only a physical attack that gets the
Cool.
yeah.
I thought I'd double check.
Okay. It is Resh's go.
Ow. Ow.
Okay, I am barely conscious, so I run into the middle of the group and cast Cure Wounds again.
Okay. This time it doesn't hang on. Yeah, it doesn't work quite so well. You can only use 3d6 on everyone.
Okay.
But it does hit everyone.
Okay. I have 10.
So everyone gets 10 HP back.
Thank you.
Your dress
Thank
glows again,
Yay.
but it's not as brilliant as it was the first time. And Hal, it's your go.
Is the dragon still
He
flying?
is, yeah.
Is it flying within reach of my
He's
weapon?
40 foot up.
Okay,
shit.
so I can't hit. I
No.
can't hit the dragon. I am going to. I can't do
Hang
much.
on.
I'm
I'm gonna message you.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna get a message, guys.
She's gonna be whispering in your DMs. I can't believe it's called
Oh.
past 12.
I figured that, Millie. I assumed. I was aware of
You
that
gotta
one.
do it.
I know. It's flying. I don't have my shield.
I never said you had to use
Okay.
your shield.
Just throw myself in front of someone. Yeah, it's flying. Okay, where is so Resh is almost dead?
He now has 12 hit points.
You know, it's at 12 hit points. Penne has
I
Penny
have
has
16.
9. You have 16.
Yeah.
Morth is fine. Alina's fine. Okay, yeah. Hal's going to. I don't know how fainting attack works on a thing that's flying, but he's going to use his bonus action for that. But he's going to back up and like try to get back to back with Resh just to like be closer to him because Resh doesn't look.
Okay. Okay.
And all that does give me advantage on my next attack, but I can't attack it because it's flying. And
Absolutely.
can I do an intimidation check on this? Can I do an intimidation check on the dragon?
Yeah.
I would have rolled.
Yeah.
I mean,
Roll
I can't.
to
I
intimidate
can't do
this
anything
dragon.
else. I rolled to intimidate the
luck.
dragon. I roll. No, I have efficiency with this. Hang on. I got a that is a 21
You.
to intimidate the dragon.
What do you do to intimidate this dragon?
I look at my axe and then I throw it.
Give
It's like it's crystal
me
thing. I want to throw my
a
axe.
ranged attack roll.
If it doesn't work, it's a ranged attack. It'll just come back. That's 19 plus. Is it strength to hit?
Range
Is it
is
strength to
dex.
throw some? Dex? Okay, it's just 19.
Okay.
I just throw the crystal axe.
You
I shout like, "Get down here, you scaly bastard!" and I throw my axe at it.
okay? The axe lands like straight into the void in the middle of this dragon's chest, and it doesn't know how to react to that, and it splinters and shatters. Roll me a d4, Sonny.
A 3.
A 3.
I lower.
The dragon is now covered in glowing splintery shards, which gives everyone advantage for the next round.
Nice.
That's right.
And
You coward.
as you throw your hands out and say, "That's right, you coward!" the axe reforms in your hand.
Excellent.
Amazing.
Pane, it's your go.
Oh. Do I go big dick deeps?
Please.
Do it.
Okay.
Explosion.
No, actually, I should save that spell slot. Fuck. I'm going to. I should have thought this through. I'm going to use. Fuck. I'm going to use magic missile on the dragon.
Okay, go for it.
So, let me make my attack a roll. Oh yeah, I get advantage. Also that's an 18, and yeah, so 18 to hit.
You start to use magic missile, and it doesn't see it coming, but it senses it.
Fucking
Roll me damage.
motherfucker.
Also, magic missile just hits.
Yeah. It's still a ranged attack.
Randomly. Yeah.
In that case, can I use my reaction to use shield, which
Nope.
negates magic
No,
missile?
you have to roll damage.
God damn it. That's a 4. That is. I fucking hate this dragon so much. I'm so angry. That's a 3, 7, and 1 more. That is 3 again, so that is 10 damage.
And as
Plus
you
3.
So angry. I'm so angry.
As you
I'm like.
scatter your magic missiles into this void, you don't see where it ends up because you wince in. You just don't want to be hit by this thing, and you wince, but nothing hits you. Instead, you hear
Oh god.
Morph, Hal, and Alina cry out
Oh.
in annoyance as they are hit for 4, 3, and 3 damage respectively.
Do I get the 4?
I
It's
get the
Morph
4.
and then Hal and Aline. So Morph gets 4, Hal and Alina get 3.
3.
So
Damn
mad.
it, Pane.
And
So I just shout at the dragon. I'm like, you're a fucking.
and
wanker."
as Morph,
Pane,
as you
you're-
turn around to scold Pane, she isn't there anymore.
What?
Pane, you can see Morph looking at you, but he can't see you.
What?
What the fuck?
What do you do?
What indignant swearing is what makes Panny's clothes.
Yeah, I'm just swearing at the dragon right
And
now. To be
people are hearing your voice, but they can't see you. They can tell where
How
it's
long have I been
coming
invisible?
from. And as you ask yourself about the invisibility, you look down at yourself and your gloves and your dress, and they swirl with darkness.
Ooh, that's cool.
Youngling, wherever
So
you
what
are,
was-
stop using ranged magic. Please, just stop.
That's the only type of magic I have.
Well,
Oh,
then,
stop. You have a staff, don't you?
throw the
You just gotta do the auto attack.
baby. Just throw the staff.
My staff doesn't have a range of 40 feet.
That sounds like a lack of ambition.
Yeah, good job.
I was gonna say, neither does my axe.
I'm
It
swearing at
does
Morph
not
now.
have. It does not have the throne property. The DM just let me do it.
But these are not your real weapons either, right?
No, these aren't real weapons.
special ones. So they might be able to travel that far.
If they don't, they come back to you afterwards, which is sort of what I was hoping.
What was the exact circumstance that turned me invisible,
You
Millie?
didn't want to be hit.
Okay.
You didn't want to be seen by this dragon.
Yeah, that's a sensible one. to have.
And Mephisto stands, and you can hear the roaring of the crowds. They are very much enjoying this, and he goes, "Congratulations, you're 1 round left. Let's see what we can do." And Isra, it's your turn again.
Please,
Okay,
get
shit.
it out of the sky.
It's still okay. All I have, as far as weapons go, is a dinky little dagger and a longsword. I don't know what. Well, maybe do I have a longsword? It says I have a longsword in my weapon sheet.
So the
No, but
longsword is the weapon you have then. Your main
Oh, okay,
weapon,
dagger's
yeah.
just like the type. Okay.
Isra, can you use Gust of Wind to blow the dragon from the sky down?
No, because the description says blasts from you in a direction you choose.
Could
So
you
I
aim it
can't-
at one of its
I can-
wings?
Oh,
Just get it out of the
Yes.
sky and on
Yes,
the ground.
it, it says that I can blast in any direction I choose. So I could choose to try to put it off balance.
Please, to get it out of the sky, because Morth and I can't hit it.
Knock it to the ground.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
Morth
that's
can hit
okay.
it. Morth has magic.
I'm not using magic. I saw what Panny did.
Okay, well, it will definitely reach the dragon because it's 60 feet
Yeah.
long. So, and it's only 40 feet up, and it's 10 feet wide. So that's how big are the wings?
Like, very good.
10 foot's
I
probably.
mean, it's a...
probably.
Yeah, you'll hit it.
Okay, so I will go ahead and target one of the
Mhm.
wings. Let's just go with the right wing.
Yeah, give me...
And
Yeah, D20.
okay. Is that
Actually,
because
you
this
know
is...
what? I'm gonna say the dragon has to make a dexterity saving throw to not get smacked. What is your dex?
My dex is +3. Wait,
Like the number.
the actual. 1 second. I think it was 13. No, 16.
Okay.
So 16 +3.
Ooh. He is buffeted out of the air.
Yay!
Congratulations, you have grounded the dragon.
Yay.
Morph,
Woohoo.
it's your go.
Please do a hit. Advantage
You
attack,
do have
advantage attack.
advantage on this.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna not heal and swing twice. Oh fuck me! Miss twice. Miss on the first. Miss on the first.
No. Oh my god.
And
This is your
seven-
wisdom saving throw.
17 on the second.
Yeah, that's 17
That'll
hits.
hit.
Okay.
Yay, not as bad as me then.
12 more damage. And a 1 on the d4.
And it is still blind. It's blind
Okay.
and glowing.
Yeah. And oh shit, it's in range of
Oh,
my
for fuck's
fairies.
sake.
funny.
Wisdom, 14. Wait, no, 18.
Oh. Got my hopes up, 8 damage.
Okie dokie. And it is the dragon's go.
Oh no.
Please don't get up. Just stay prone.
The dragon roars, and suddenly everything around you twists. You can feel the fabric of space moving. I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw.
Hey, 18.
Uh-huh.
Or I could just lay down on the ground. 9.
Nat 20, so 23.
Morph, and... Oh no, Alina. Morph and Pane? What did you get, Pane?
17.
Okay, Kitty?
23.
Okay, so
She got a natural
yeah,
20.
Morph and Resh, you guys are safe. However, everyone else takes...
Am I supposed to use 1d20 for those or something else?
1d20.
1d20.
Okay, I was.
Yeah,
okay.
and then you add your dexterity modifier, which for you is 3, but it wouldn't have made it anyway.
3, yeah.
So you all take
Yeah.
4 bludgeoning damage, and you are now knocked prone.
Oh god.
Bastard.
Apart from...
How
Rush
close am
and
I to the
Morph.
dragon?
I mean, you just sort of laid down.
I literally laid down. Okay, cool.
You went from standing up to being very horizontal very quickly, and you're not entirely sure what happened. You are probably all about 30 foot from this dragon now, and now that he's so weak, you can move normally.
Thank God. Okay.
And that is his turn. And wait a second. takes 3 fire damage from the leader's fire tongue.
Yay! That's the noise I make.
And Resh, it's your go now.
Let's see. Well, if we're this close, should I just go for something big?
Yeah.
Or something small? Okay.
'Cause
Well,
this is the last round,
It's the
isn't
final
it?
round. Please kill it.
Yeah.
okay, well,
Flame blade.
Rush is unhappy, but he's gonna use Erupting Earth.
Ooh.
And that's 3d12, and you have to roll a... see,
Will
dexterity save.
Okay.
Will that catch the guys in combat around it, or is it centralized just on one enemy?
Its radius is small enough that it will not reach us.
Okay.
No,
good.
but like how Morph and Alina are like right next to the dragon.
I thought you said we were all 30 feet away.
You're all within 30 feet.
Oh, we're all within 30 feet. Okay.
Mm. They're in melee with it.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Melee.
It's fine, you won't kill us.
Are you sure about that?
What?
3d12, yeah, we'll be fine.
Okay.
I say that because I won't die, and that's fine.
Brutal.
I should be fine. I have 24.
Okay. I mean, you still have to make the dex saving throws, so you could probably take half damage as well.
Yeah.
I mean, the dragon definitely did not make the dex saving throw.
Oh, I have to make the dex.
Yeah,
throw,
everyone
sorry, I didn't-
attacked has to make the dex saving throw.
Yeah. No, I failed. 11.
What's your DC?
How? Kitty, what's your DC?
Oh, mine. 14.
I rolled 13.
Lena,
So how
Lena,
did he
can
die?
you roll for us?
Okay, Hal doesn't even get up. He's like half on his knees and then just drops back again.
Let's see. That is... Oh. Okay. Well, you're still alive. Or at least, I think.
Oh, that's not a comfort at all.
I need Alina to roll as well, the DC, because she's in melee as well. Oh no.
5? Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh, well, it rolled a 23. Which is why I know at least Morph is still alive.
I'm not.
Oh, you're not? Oh,
Wait.
friendly fire!
You tank
And
your party.
You just don't think as you make the ground beneath this dragon erupt angrily. And
I've had it.
the dragon is just gone. It's like, it's so weak and it was prone and it's now unconscious. It is now unconscious.
Like everyone else.
Like everyone else. And you see 3 of your teammates also on the floor.
I'm awake. I'm
yeah.
awake.
You're
The
still
rest
on the
of
floor.
today's
Health.
The rest of today's session is just people rolling new characters.
No, I have 1 whole HP.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to high roll,
And
Jesus.
as you
It's 3d12!
Yeah.
I warned you guys!
and
Thank
as you cast this spell, the demons in the rafters go fucking wild. They did not expect you to friendly fire to defeat something, and they are so into it. Mephisto is hollering and hooting, and he's like, "Yes! Yes!
Oh my god.
Look at that!" And he's turned like proper. He's not the kind like gentleman he was before. You can see his dapper sort of form melting away, and his gigantic horns are coming out, and ridiculously large teeth are growing in his mouth, and he's so excited for this. He did not expect to see this, and you can just hear everyone cheering. And as you do,
Rash, what did you do?
and he is delighted. And you have successfully defeated this dragon in less than 5
Oh my
rounds.
Yay! Can I run over to Morph?
Before you do anything, Mephisto clicks his fingers, and although the Colosseum is still there, you are now back in the casino. And he has put himself together somewhat. He still kind of looks a bit like No-Face from the Ghibli movie. But everyone seems to rouse from their unconsciousness pretty easily at this point. And he's clapping. Bravo, my lord, what a show! I couldn't have expected any better. I can't believe you did that! And he pats Resh on the head. What a good little mini demon, I love it.
Oh my goodness!
You'll be one of us in no time, darling. And he
Oh.
What's that mean?
He doesn't elaborate. And now, for the second round. Oh, you all did so well, I'm going to give everything back. And he claps his hands and you're all back to full health.
Wait. Now,
Do I get my spell slots back? Yes.
Now, just a moment, Mephisto. Before, can I confer with my team for a minute?
I don't suppose why not.
Thank
And
you. About 10 minutes? About 10 minutes?
Yes, absolutely. He doesn't move.
Go away.
Oh, you simply said to confer, not for me to be excluded.
Right.
It is my casino.
Fine.
Just
Fine,
give
but
me extra.
you don't get one.
He's just looming above you, smiling.
Al just keeps giving him the dirtiest of looks and tries to gather everyone up because we didn't do the inspiring leader thing. And he's just like, it's just like a group huddle, and he's like still glaring at this guy, just like, all right, I don't know how many puzzles he's got, but we beat the dragon. How much worse can this be? We beat a dragon. High fives.
Why would you say that?
I
Oh my
love
God,
it when
why
they
would you
say
say
that.
Gonna give you 9 temporary hit points, is why he says it. High five him.
Okay.
As soon as you
I
put
high
your
five.
hand up, Hal, Mephisto slaps it in a high five.
Can I roll Dex to like grab his hand and like headbutt him?
Absolutely not.
Oh my God.
Absolutely, go for it.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's just a 10.
And as you go to headbutt him, he envelops you in a hug and he pats you on the back.
Oh my God!
I never
I
expected
hate
you
that.
of all people to be so down with this. Oh my gosh, what a lovely gift to me.
Oh my god.
I need to
Let
also note that ever
go.
since Mephisto patted him on the head, Resh has just sort of been staring at him in like mild awe, but also mild terror. Like,
Only miles at
As
this
he
point.
notices,
only mild.
as he notices you staring, he gives you a wink, but with like 3 of his eyes, and then
Oh my
then
God.
all of the extra eyes disappear, and you're not entirely sure that he had extra eyes in the first place.
Oh my God! Okay, Resh's ears just drooped a little more. He is intimidated.
And now, and then Mephisto disappears from close range and becomes large, and he envelops the entirety of the space before you. And now, for the run-up to the main event, we have... And then his form shifts, and he turns into Jack Skellington. It's the Nightmare Before Candle Nights!
What?
No.
Oh.
Now, children, we can't have all the fun, can we? Sometimes it's just got a little bit, you know, scary. Otherwise, the happy bits aren't so happy.
Okay, where's...
And he clicks. And for a second, everything is black. Now, everyone reaches out into the blackness. How you feel another person. Morph and Pane, you can feel someone very close to you, and Pane, you can feel someone sort of touching you.
Okay, question, am I still invisible?
No, that dispelled.
Okay, thank goodness.
That would be funny. Alina, you feel someone sort of grabbing you, like trying to feel you out.
Ew.
It's not weird, promise. It's
If it's Hal,
oh, wait, no, Hal, hang on, give me a d20.
no.
Yeah. Or I'll roll for you. Give me a d20.
Oh god.
18, please. Please be nice. It's Christmas.
Hal, with inerring accuracy, you grab Alina's boob.
Of course.
Resh, you feel no one.
Aw. I mean, that's probably a good thing.
Well, yeah, he's not being molested.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not fair.
If I start calling out like guys, can they hear me?
Let's have a look. What did I put in your one?
Your one?
Yes, you can talk. Morph, you hear Pane calling out.
Hello, guys.
Is that you? I
Oh no.
sort of work up to her face, just put my palm on her face.
I was specifically
Very
saying for her
specific
hand
about
grab.
where.
grab.
I lick
I'm.
his hand.
You lick his hand. It tastes.
Ugh. Yeah.
Pane, you.
Well, now you know
Pane,
it's
you
tanning.
regret doing that because it tastes like sweaty and salty. It's not great.
Ew.
Ugh. I hate this. This is the worst candlelight present ever. Morse, if we get out of this in one piece, I'm going to kill you myself.
And
Oh wow.
before you can move, Morth and Pane, Morth, you hear something that you did not expect to hear. Something moves in the distance, and you realize you're in a cave. Pane, you've seen this cave
shit.
before.
Oh?
It's the last place you were before the rest of your party died. Before the rest of your squadron died.
Oh shit. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Like-
nope. Nope.
like
nope,
a-
nope,
like
nope,
a-
no. No. Nope.
Is this a memory?
Mhm.
I've just gone like ashen white.
Are we all
No.
here?
Just
So it's just
Morth
her?
and Pane.
There we go. And the shakes are starting to set in.
What's wrong? What's wrong? What is this place?
Nope. 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 Nope.
That
Just repeating that over and over again.
And as you do, Morph, you can see some moving in the background. And this figure, it moves slowly, and it's covered in shadows, and it speaks with all of the voices of the monks in your monastery.
Oh,
And it
shit.
says, "Non-believer, betrayer, thou shalt not live past to see us again."
He's scary.
Morph, sorry, Hal and Alina,
Yes?
what do you, in your darkness,
I am not touching her anymore.
you immediately moved away, and then suddenly, as soon as you did, you feel yanking on all of your limbs, and you can hear chains, and
Which of us?
both of you. You
Both
can
of us?
both feel your arms being stretched far too uncomfortably. Your legs are bound to whatever god-awful surface they have you to. You cannot move.
Can I? He's struggling against this. Can I do a strength check
Mhm.
or? Okay. No, he can't. That's only. If it's just a straight check, it's 7.
Okay, no.
Save would be a 10.
It doesn't. You can't move.
Okay.
I mean, he keeps struggling. He doesn't stop. And he's
Mhm.
just. Alina, Pane, who? Where the hell? Can I see anything, or is it blackness?
You can see in the very low light just the figure of Alina in front of you. She is bound the exact same way you are.
Are we like horizontal? Are we standing like bound to something like a torture chamber?
Oh God.
That's not good. So are we laying on a table or are we stood up on something?
Just about able to touch the floor with your feet.
Do I have my weapons? Do I see her weapons? Do I have any idea where this is?
Give me a history check.
No, I don't know anything. It's a 1, not natural.
Oh shit.
No,
Oh,
2
shit.
minus 1. No, 2 minus 1. It's a torture chamber and I'm angry.
That's it. Okay. Well, I definitely won't know anything.
No,
Shit.
Alina, give me a history check.
Okay, can I just do a 1d20?
Yeah, that's absolutely what it is.
Okay. 19.
Alina, centuries ago, you knew that your people were discriminated against. It was harsh, and it took a while for people to accept your traveling kind of people as real people. Before that, they were taken captive, imprisoned, and tortured. You know that this is one of those places.
Wait, like where they had been taken historically?
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Okay, yeah.
Do I know anything about, like, who led any extermination or anything like
Yeah,
that?
it's fucking Hitler.
Happy Christmas.
It was... Historically, it used to be the leader of the southern countries that used to do this in the southeastern countries that used to do this.
Okay.
And because they had strong trading ties with the western end of Elorien, that opinion spread very quickly where it should not have, and so you were isolated to deserts until you could finally sort of fight for your rights again, until people started helping you.
So I recognize that we are not in a good place and that we are fucked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Resh?
Do you communicate that to the guy who's struggling next to you?
I am definitely gonna say that to you, for sure.
Great. Excellent.
And so now we know at least we might be held by some group, maybe?
Millie, the countries, would that include Gear?
It's...
that we're persecuting?
Gear wasn't executing, no, but it was incredibly wary.
Okay. Alright, cool. Well, not cool,
no,
but I get it.
So your army refused torture. As an army of Pelor, you refused. It was just not the right thing to do. You would actually take these people into refuge. However, the surrounding countries weren't so honest with themselves, and would often just do what they could because it kept trading ties strong.
Okay, then he's even more angry now because this is against what it's not the right time period for once. This shouldn't be happening, so it's magic and he doesn't like that, so he's just mad. He's just getting more and more angry, and he's trying not to be afraid as he's trying to pull out of the bonds. It's not working though.
Resh, you are in a sea of faces. You cannot ever make out. When you look at one directly, it just fades away. But every time you do it, you think it could be your mother. It could be the people of your clan. They could be tieflings. You overhear people speaking. You see them walking down what you think is a street. They see you, and they look at you in abject horror.
What?
You try and speak, and nothing comes out. You cannot speak. You can feel the words forming in your mouth, and you can feel the air exhaling, but no sound forms.
Rish wants to go with them. He wants to see what's going on.
You try and follow them, and though they don't move, they stay the same distance away. And from behind you, you hear your own voice. Morph and Pane, what are you doing?
I would attack that thing on sight.
Okay. Give.
I'm like,
Clearly a demon.
yeah, I'm like hunched over at the moment, like things just still like no.
Okay, and you're going to run off and attack it. Okay, give me
Yeah.
an attack roll.
Divine favor first, so my hammer glows.
Okay, absolutely.
It's obviously a demon. 13?
No, unfortunately not. But even the glowing of your hammer is enough to make it dodge back a little bit. And it looks at you and goes, "How can you carry favor with such an appalling god?" And its monotonous, wrong-sounding voice grates at you. And you can see it come forward. And it's... You can see taut, dead skin. And it's adorned entirely with tattooed fish scales. It covers her entire body. She is wearing scaled armor, and around her waist are good sort of 5 severed heads. She wields an incredibly strange sword, and there are no eyes in her sockets. Pane is frightened. Quite obviously. She is prone now and she cannot move. She looks... The Fext, which is what killed the rest of her clan, looks at her and goes, "Little girl, ran too far from Mummy and Daddy. And what good did it do?"
Shut up.
Oh, now that's not a very good retort. You're the reason
Shut up
all
and
of
leave
your
me alone.
friends died.
I'm just like crying.
Hal's not there.
No, Hal, it's not there. I'm crying, and yeah, I'm just paralyzed.
Morph, what do you do?
I'm gonna command it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna yell at it, "Be gone."
Is that a saving throw?
Yeah, wisdom versus 15.
And it disappears. But the voice doesn't. And now it sounds like the Fext, instead of the monks from your temple. And it goes, "Oh, you shouldn't have been with them, should you? They should have had a real spellcaster." And you see it pop up just behind Pane, and it scratches her bony fingers across her cheek. Poor little sorcerer. Couldn't do anything.
I scream and like scramble back, and I cast Agaz's Scorcher at it.
Give me the attack.
Agaz's, it is a dexterity saving
Okay.
throw against 14.
Yeah, it does it. Does it take half damage? Okay.
Yeah. Where am I? D8. Yes, nice. That is 16, and one more. That is math 22 halved to 11.
Okay. And it kind of screams a little bit, but it grins as it does. "Oh, baby sorcerer, trying to make well. Don't you know? Everyone around you dies eventually." And it's gone for a second. Hal and Alina, you are still
Yes?
panicking. Hal, at least, is panicking.
He's not he's trying not to, but he's getting more and more agitated. Do we hear anything? Footsteps? Someone coming?
You can hear footsteps. Not necessarily of people coming towards you, but of people in the ceiling, like on the floor on top of you.
Okay, I don't know why we're here. I don't know what's going on. I hate this stupid casino. I'm gonna kick North's ass when we get out of here. I'm still wearing this stupid suit. I don't know where Pane is. He starts. Can I do another strength check on the bonds?
Absolutely. I'm also just going to send you a couple of messages because you need to know this about your scenario.
Uh-oh.
This is really
Fuck
cool.
me, I got a 1.
This is really cool, Millie.
I love this, Millie. I cannot. What? Oh. Okay, that's scary.
The music is also really fucking cool.
Oh, I want to turn the music on.
It's alright, you'll be able to listen to it.
Exactly. I got a crit fail on the strength check.
Okay, so
He's like,
you are struggling so much more, but you hear gears turning and you can slowly feel your arms being pulled further apart.
Is Alina suffering like that? She's just gonna get more mad if she
Alina?
is.
Yes.
Yeah,
Do I-
she is. But because you're not struggling, it's not happening so fast.
Do you have anything? Do you have thieves' tools? Do you have... How the
I
hell
have
do we
a
get out of
knife.
here?
I have a knife.
And
That's
as
it.
you
A
say
dagger.
you have a knife, you feel a quick cut come down your cheek, and it starts to bleed.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Do the fire thing. Do the fire thing again.
Fire thing.
I can't get out of this. Ah!
And
I don't have a fire
How?
thing. I only have a.
as you struggle, you can feel something stab into your leg, into your thigh.
Mm.
It's not pleasant.
No, it's not. The magic in the clothes. Just I don't. Shut up. There. Sorry, it's the laundry time. Sorry, ruin the mood. The magic you cast all of that fire against the dragon. Do something. I don't know what this stupid suit is supposed to do. Can't. Where's Pane and Morth? Where's Resh? Where the hell are the rest of? Ow!
Well, can I fire on demand? I just probably
I
not.
don't know. You're the one who has more magic than I do. Just get mad. What? Why are we here?
I'm getting mad because you're yelling at me, you asshole.
And as you start yelling, how you can see like the V in her dress, you can see underneath her skin fire start to glow, and she looks as though lava is about to explode, and you can see her eyes glow orange, and lava and fire starts to spit from her tongue
Well,
as
well,
she speaks.
good. Think about what this place did to your people. Just do
All I
something
can
about
think
it.
about is your annoying voice. Shut up.
La 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 la. Come on, get that. Just do something. I can't. Come on.
And eventually, I feel so annoyed that it just blasts out of me, narrowly missing.
I don't think it missed.
Okay, it singes him. It singes him for sure.
And one of Hal's chains, they melt.
Like
Yay.
good melting or like screaming from
I
molten
mean, you're
metal?
pretty fucking
melting?
singed around the wrist, but it is also broken from the wrench that it was attached to.
Okay, so he's gonna swing that arm around and just immediately like try to pry his other hand free, if possible. If there's a latch or a
No.
lock or something.
The problem is that as soon as you were taken, like one side was taken from you, the other, where you were just about sort of held up on above the floor, it pulled on that arm, and your shoulder is now dislocated.
Wait, what?
So the
Okay.
shoulder that is still, the arm that is still trapped is dislocated, but your other arm is free.
Okay, he's he's struggling to get that arm free. He's like, okay, a little bit of help, and then we can get out of here. Ah,
Okay.
can Can he reach the lock? Can he still reach like the dislocated arm to like try and get it out?
He can, yes.
I don't think he, with his arm wrenched like that, I don't think he can like try to get his legs out. So he's trying to do that. And actually, can you check his leg that was stabbed? Like, is there blood?
Yes, there is blood.
Yeah, that's not good.
Shit. Okay.
This stupid suit isn't doing anything.
And as you say that, you start to see an apparition form around Alina. And it looks skeletal, and he doesn't look right. The skin is sunk into his face, and his limbs are just skin and bone, and they drag under Alina's chin, and
Ew.
he takes your face and he goes, "So pretty. I bet your skin would sell for a nice price."
No.
What are you going to do about it, elf?
Does he have anything? Does he have anything like in his pockets? Anything in the jacket? Anything at all that he can throw? Because he's just trying to get his because he can't get his arm out. So
No, you don't have anything you can throw.
I don't have fainting attack. I'm just gonna intimidate. Roll intimidation. It's like, oh really? You're gonna go after the little girl? You don't want the half one?
Your skin is not as pretty as hers. I will take yours
Oh, God.
afterwards. I'm sure her hair would fetch a nice price as well.
She's human. What good is a human?
Humans are just as fine as any other species.
They might be fine, but you know
Yeah,
there's
racist.
ancestry in my blood, you asshole.
I care not about your ancestry. Only how much gold your skin could get me after I tan it.
Millie, you're breaking up really hard. I
Oh,
can't hear
damn
you.
it.
It was just the last line.
I care
He only cares about how much gold your skin goes.
when I can tan it.
That's gross.
And in his hand flicks a dagger. And he looks Alina in the eye, and then Hal, and he goes, "Night night now." And he brings it up. And now Resh.
Oh, I did not hear any of that.
Yeah, that cut out.
Damn.
It cut out.
In his hand flicks a dagger. And he brings it up, and he looks Alina and then Hal in the eye, and then he says, "Night night now." And then he holds it up,
No!
and then we cut to Resh.
Oh,
Shit! Fuck.
okay.
You can
This is so good. though.
overhear
So good.
so many people speaking, and they murmur, and they point, and they stare at you with their faces that aren't faces. And you hear your own voice from behind you, and it says, "This is how it's always going to be, you know?" And you turn around, and it's you, but it's not you. It's inverted. All of your colors are wrong. You're pretty sure you are mirrored. But he moves independently of you. He says, "No one's ever going to trust you, you know. You just look like a monster to the rest of them."
Okay. There's just staggering back at first. He's very confused, and overwhelmed. He's probably still looking around the crowd because he's trying to figure out what he keeps thinking. He sees his mom, and it's driving him crazy. And then I guess he realizes that this obviously has to be an illusion because he's seeing himself, and he'll try to dispel magic again.
Okay. You cast Dispel Magic, and you know you cast it. But the vision in front of you just smirks. "Oh no, you can't get rid of yourself now, Resh. That's not how this works."
Oh no. You are not me.
Oh, but I am. We both know that no one here trusts you. No one here's ever going to love you. You don't even know who your mother is anymore.
I still remember her. You're lying.
But do you? Can you not pick her face out from this crowd?
Oh no. And Resh is looking around. He's trying to pick out a face and they're all changing and fading so quickly. And he's staggering a bit. His ears are very, very low. He's just frantic. And every time he tries to chase after something he thinks might be his mum, he doesn't get anywhere.
And you're moving and you're chasing, but the other version of you floats just behind you, just beside you. And he says, you can't even find the people that you call your party. You know they don't think of you like that, right? They're just using you. You're useful,
No.
you know? You seem to be able to open things that they can't. You know, something weird to them. Something collectible. Just another pretty little trinket in their adventuring kit. And you know it.
You know what? It's better than what I had.
And what did you have? Dreams of a clan that you've never seen. Memories of the mother that you don't know anymore. The circus was safe for you. You could have made money. You were safe even, fed. If only just. And what do you have
I was a
here?
slave.
A slave, an entertainer, a beloved member of the circus. You were safe. And then you had to go and ruin it. And we come back to Morph and Panny.
Oh my god, this is so cool.
You fucking angst monsters!
Fresh.
You made me do this! Oh, I don't know, when are we gonna kill the characters?
Shit.
Morph and Panny.
I'm still sitting on, like, crouched on the floor, like, tears streaming from my eyes, and I'm whipping my head back and forth. Can I see the creature?
Wherever you look, in the walls of the cave, in the boulders just outside, you can see her face. And even worse, you can, when you look outside of the cave, you see the bodies of your fallen squadron. They are eviscerated. A couple of them are headless. More of them have no limbs. One of them's entire stomach has just been turned out.
Oh my
And
god.
you look back, and then you look at yourself, and suddenly there's blood on your hands, and it keeps moving up and up and up until it is covering your whole body.
Oh god. I scream again.
Morph, what are you doing?
I'm going to go over there
Okay.
and clasp her hands and cast Calm Emotions.
Okay.
Just tell her it's not real. You know it's not.
It doesn't matter to Panay that it isn't real right now, because it was. Only a couple of years ago. This is the exact scenario that she faced. She is panicking. And she is almost not quite listening to sense, but as soon as you start holding her hands, you feel her clench around them, and her grip is tight, and she is not letting go. What do you do?
Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me like them.
I stay. I sit silent.
And from around you, you hear the Fecht's voice again. And she says, "Oh, now, Pane, don't fool yourself. He's going to leave you just like all the rest. Even better, you might even kill him yourself." And when she says that, Pane, your hands start glowing bright hot, as if you're trying to cast Scorching Ray again. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Holy shit. That is... what's my fucking wisdom modifier? I should know this. That is 18 plus 7.
You fucking smash it. And with that, you realise that you're not actually casting magic. It isn't yours, it's just a light show. And you can start to feel the ebb and flow of the illusion around you. And you see the Fext in its cave. And it smirks at you. But you know it isn't real. But it...
Can I cast Counterspell?
Yeah.
So... so I need to make a roll, and the DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay.
So what DC do I have
14.
to beat? 14. Okay, come on. Big money, no enemies. Big money, no enemies. That is a 16.
So with that, you cast Counterspell, and you start to hear the cracking of glass. And then it's no longer glass, it's the cracking of ice, and it starts to echo as if it would when you're throwing rocks onto a frozen lake, and it keeps going and going and going until it shatters. The Fext still stands, and it says to you, "Well done, but this won't leave you until you deal with it yourself." And then she disappears, and it's black again.
I keep like an iron grip on Morph's hand, and I'm just... tears still running down my eyes, just...
Hal and Alina. Alina, the dagger comes down on you. Hal, what do you do?
He's just gonna throw himself, like, full body, try to get at the knife, at the guy, like, to grab the back of him.
As you do, you feel a sudden surge of strength.
Thank God.
As soon as the dagger hits where Alina's skin would have been, you see stone, and the dagger itself crumples. And
my skin is stone?
Where it would have hit is stone. And you see that, and how you feel pain in your chest.
I accept that.
And then it
Yeah,
fades again. As if you took it, but it wasn't quite enough for it to hurt. And the spectre
Okay.
looks at you, confused. Why would you help her? You barely even know her. How'd she try to steal from you? I'm pretty sure the first time you met, like all these gypsies do.
Rat!
I don't care about that. She's a member of the party. I'm going to look out for her. It's gold. Gold trades hands. I don't give a shit. Come here and let me take that face off your skull.
Are you sure you don't like her just because of her pretty face? Has that not happened?
Yeah, she's pretty. Congratulations. I'm not blind. Come here.
You know she's killed before, right?
Boo-hoo, so have I.
Her
Come closer.
own family, you realize.
What?
Alina is also like, what?
Oh, you don't remember? And then the spectre cackles. And Alina, you have a flashback of sinking a dagger into your oldest brother's heart. You don't remember this ever happening, but you vividly see it.
Gosh.
And you see your caravan, and they're scattered in the desert. Dead. The caravan upturned, the horses maimed.
See, the problem is my oldest brother is always the one I've gotten along with best. I'm so confused. But it also makes that this is something that I'm being shown.
Give me...
Usually Alina's not the brightest. This makes her think that perhaps not all is as it.
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
While she does that, I did another strength check when he lunged to try and stop the guy.
I have 14 plus 2. Do I just do D?
It's a D20 plus whatever your intelligence modifier is.
14 plus
2, 16. So, even though you know you haven't seen it before, it feels so real. And you don't understand, because with this image, this horrific image that you see, just comes a flood of satisfaction. Hal, what was your strength check?
It was a crit fail again.
Oh no!
Like, he does that full body lunge, but it's so he probably hurt himself doing that.
Yeah, he probably made his dislocated shoulder even worse.
Way worse.
Shit.
And this spectre looks at you, Hal, and says, "Well, I mean, I suppose we're all killers, aren't we? You've caused so many people to die, sent so many people out on the battlefield to their deaths. You know, you didn't even see it when your mother died, so I guess you didn't care for her that much."
Ooh, his face drops when he hears that part. Like, he was just sort of scowling, and then he mentions his mother, and the scowl just cracks. Don't talk about her. You're not real.
I don't have to be real to talk about anything. And Alina, you're probably looking a bit confused, and he looks at you and goes, "Oh, didn't you know little mummy's boy was out when his mother passed away? At least he wasn't there to protect her, or to help her really through the illness. Such a shame."
And this sounds strange to Alina, because Hal has always been so protective.
You're dropping out. Is she dropping out for anyone else?
She is for me. Yeah. Give it again.
Okay, I was gonna say, this just sounds very strange to Alina, because Hal is always so protective.
But he was...
So it doesn't sound like
was away.
him, and so she looks at him like, "What? You let that happen?"
He looks shattered.
Yes,
he looks...
of course. And instead of sitting around Alina now, the spectre is around Hal.
I didn't know.
You left, dear boy. You left her. All alone. Your human mother.
No, not alone. No, she wasn't. I thought they'd take care of her. And they didn't. They should have let me know. The retainers. I hired 2 people to look after her, to take care of the house, the land, to make sure she was okay, and then I come back and the house is empty. And you... And I'm gonna grab him, and smash, smash head.
Yep,
smash
go
him.
for it. Give me well, you know what? You hit him. Give me a D8.
Oh, a D8. Okay,
Yeah, you're so fucking hard-headed.
Do I add anything to the damage? I rolled a 2.
Sure, plus your strength.
Then that is gonna be plus. So that's 4 damage.
Okay. He reels back a little.
I don't
bit.
let go.
He
let go.
reels back as far as he can go with your iron grip on the front of his spectral shirt, And you can see blood dripping from his nose, and he's laughing now.
Can I use my second attack?
Yeah.
I'm gonna, instead of smashing him, I'm gonna like grab it and try to bite him. I'm that mad.
Okay. Give me a d6.
A D6?
Yeah, why not?
3 plus 5, 3 plus 2 is 5 more damage. Fucking bite him. No, you talk about and he bites him, and then when he pulls away again and like he spits, he just spits. I don't care if there's blood or not. He just spits. And he's like, no one talks about my mother like that.
And he's sort of maniacally laughing now. It doesn't matter. I'm only telling the truth.
Wait. Is Hal's mom for sure dead?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I thought maybe he just disappeared.
No.
Well, I mean, he saw the grave. You can ask him more about it later. He won't lie about it.
Okay.
Technically, he only saw a grave. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no. She's suspicious of him
Oh.
now.
No, I think maybe. I mean, if you never see the body, then who knows?
We can discuss this later, Alina.
Okay.
Get out
Sorry.
of that thing.
Well, you guys are proving an entertaining prey, but I really must get back to work. And he disappears again.
Nope.
Too late, he's a fucking spectre. And appears next to Alina again.
Oh shit.
I think it's time that I had some new stock in sale, don't you?
No.
Don't you dare go near her.
And Hal, I need you to give me a charisma check.
Charisma check. Oh, yeah. Ah, finally. I rolled a fucking 6. Got 6.
Oh my god. Well, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Can I roll with advantage?
Fuck it, yeah, go for it. I didn't know what to do with that other roll.
That's a 15 plus 4, 19.
For that. You are so focused on trying to protect Alina that for a second the shackles phase and you fall forward. And the strength of your conviction to protect
Please let me rush him.
this woman that you've only sort of just met for a week allows you to move.
Oh, thank God, I tackle him.
And you hear a oof
Ooh.
as you full body tackle this spectre to the floor, and although he's a spectre, he feels real to you.
Is there anything I can grab as like a makeshift weapon, or if not, he's just gonna slam a fist into his
do
face? He's only got one hand that he can do that with.
Slam the fist.
Slam a fist.
Unarmed is D4
1d4
per hand.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. Well, he's only got one
Well,
hand.
true. Plus your strength.
Ooh. 6 damage.
6 damage, nice. This guy is pretty bloodied by now. He is definitely a wimp.
Yay.
And he looks at you and goes, "But can you really protect her the whole
Shut
time?
up.
Or maybe
I hit him
she'll
again.
just die without you, like your mother."
Oh shit.
And as you
That's
Oh,
bullshit.
please.
and as you hit him again, his face sort of fractures, and underneath you can see just inky blackness. And then everything turns black. Resh, you are standing in the middle of a circle of people with no faces pointing at you. And you can see the inverted version of yourself. And he mocks you and he taunts you for all of the thoughts you have in your darkest hours. Never showed to the party. You'll never fit in. You don't even know who you are. Are you even real? Do you even count here? Are you ever going to find out who you are? And does it matter? Why don't you just go, disappear? No one would notice. What do you do? Resh?
Kitty?
What happened?
Oh, what? Do I have to say that all over again?
Sorry.
Yeah.
What?
Then
Sorry. I just took the dose like 2 hours ago and it's kicking in really hard. And the focus is so bad.
Not really well as well. I was taking another take. Fine.
We're gonna take this out in the editing, are we?
Yes, that's
Yeah, you
Sunny's
take it out
job.
of the editing.
okay.
God damn it.
Don't worry,
It's
Kitty.
not.
Don't worry, Kitty. I totally had myself muted for my entire round, my entire turn against the dragon, so it's okay. Take 2. Just go for it. You got it. I got you.
Oh my god, I just did that thing where I hit the pedal on my chair and I sink like 1,000,000 meters every time. Resh, you stand in a circle of people with no faces pointing at you. And each time you try and concentrate on one of these faces, it is the other you. Mocking you relentlessly, speaking aloud all the thoughts you never wanted to have other people knowing. Why are you here? You know you won't find anything. Why are you even trying? You should have gone back to the circus where it was safe. At least you had a sort of family there. No one here cares for you. You're not even going to find your mother. You've been searching for 4 years and nothing.
No. Oh gosh. Okay, everywhere he looks, he just sees himself. At this point, he's probably just gonna try and grab the other him by the collar
Go for it.
and just yell at him to shut up, because he doesn't know. Oh, he does though.
And you try and yell at him to shut the fuck up, and still nothing. Your throat is clogged up as if you're crying, and you think you probably are. You just can't get anything out.
Oh god. His hands are at his throat, like he's trying to figure out why he can't speak. He's emotionally a mess. If I can't speak, then I'm probably gonna try and punch him.
Okay.
Shit.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Do
Give
it.
me an attack roll. In fact, no, not even an attack roll. Just fucking roll me 1d4 damage plus your strength.
1d4 damage plus my strength. I don't know what my strength modifier is. Let's see. Okay. It is a 4.
4. Nice. You sock this version of you in the cheek and you feel it. And it hurts. And God, you didn't know you could hit that hard.
Oh no.
But it hurts
Oh
you.
no.
And he smirks. He says to you, I don't know what you thought that would accomplish. I am just another part of you. One you try to bury. But I'm always there.
What the fuck?
You can't get rid of me. You're just
You
beating yourself up now.
Well, you don't get to decide what's hopeless and what's not, and I'm going to keep looking.
And you do. We both know it's not going to happen.
And you know any more than I do.
know how to be-
What's out there in this whole
I know
world?
how to be realistic. We have searched for so long and got nothing in return. None of these people care for us. Why should we care for them? Why should we even try? Our mother abandoned us. We were stolen and we never found her. Our clan has gone missing and never tried. Why should we care?
They wouldn't have abandoned me.
But they did. They could have found our traveling circus. It wasn't hard. We fucking advertised ourselves everywhere and yet nothing. Nothing came. We waited for years, in squalor, in a cage, trapped, and nothing came.
At this point, Rush is probably just falling to his knees, completely broken down. And oh god, he's like, I won't believe it. I won't give up.
As you think that, you remember the moon. Not the moon you were standing on, or the moon you even see in the sky, but the moon that your mother used to have hanging in your hut. And it was a simple woven piece of silk and ribbons, and it was Elorien, your goddess Elorien. And you suddenly feel a certainty that you didn't before. And you look up, and the other you, where before he looked confident and smirking, he looks scared and frightened.
It's Elorien. There's no reason for me to give up when I've still got so much time and so much world to explore.
But what if we never find it? We might never find it. She could be out there, and they could be out there, and they will never look for us because they don't care.
Well, I still care.
How can you still care?
It's all I have. I have to care.
And
if I don't have that, then what else is there?
With that, you reach your hand out to touch the other you, and he closes his eyes and his tears start falling, the same as yours. And he just says simply, "Caring's gonna get us killed, Crash." And with that, it all fades to black.
Oh.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh.
And
this is so cool.
Are we all in blackness together?
My heart is breaking.
You're all in darkness, and suddenly you see a curtain pull out in front of you, and in front of you, a crowd, an audience of masqueraded people. A stage is underneath your feet, and you see spotlights coming down on all of you, and everyone is cheering, clapping, laughing.
No.
Such a good performance. Mephisto sits there in the middle, and he's laughing. My, that was just splendid. Absolutely splendid. Well done.
Oh. Rush is stunned. He's staring, and he's getting very, very angry. Very, very quickly.
And as soon as you start getting angry, you hear a voice right beside your ear. Now, little demon. There's no point in getting angry. We haven't finished the game yet. And as you turn your head to see him, he's not there anymore. He's back in his throne. Now that was so entertaining. I can't wait for you to face the final challenge.
So how... Because they're standing... Is his arm still dislocated?
No, actually, you feel fine.
Okay, he feels fine. Okay, he...
You
just
also
first turns
you
to
also
Alina.
don't have a stab wound in your leg. You're all good.
Or a burn.
Everyone is good.
Okay. He turns to Alina first. He's just like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Alina."
Sorry, I put my keybind on, so I'm not okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like,
Okay,
"Are you
sorry,
okay?"
I
And,
put
like,
my keybind.
he brushes like what a part of her hair back, like over her hair. Like, "Are you okay?" Alina, answer me.
So I think so. You're the one who looks a little bit pale.
No,
to be
I'm
honest
fine.
Now.
I'm fine, and he's not. And he's not fine.
He's not
and
fine.
Clearly not fine though. You're very, very clearly not fine.
No, he's ignoring her. He goes straight for Penny. "Are you okay?" No, Penny.
He looks terrible.
He does. Morth, are you alright? What happened? Resh?
I'm not sure.
Fresh
Like,
is
as soon as I hear Hal's voice, I let go of Morth's hand and just like threw myself at him, and I'm like
Big
crying
hug.
into his shoulder.
Big hug. Yay. And Hal turns away from the crowd, like completely away. Just no, don't look at them. This is bad. This is all bad. Don't look at them. Like he's mad, but he's like panic mode, panic mode, panic mode.
They sent me back there.
Shh, one more trial, and then we're out of here, and we don't come back. And then like try to check in with Morth and try to check in with Resh. Are you guys okay? He's not letting go of Fanny, but are you okay? What did you
Resh
see?
absolutely still has tears running down his eyes.
Oh, yeah, no, I was literally about to say the exact same thing. He's still crying. He's still crying, and he's furious now, and now there's just a mix of both
Thank you.
angry and miserable tears.
Thank you for the follow. I can only assume you have enjoyed the angst of the past hour. Thank you very much, Firefly.
Hal's gonna open like one arm like at Resh, like okay, and like he's calling for another group huddle, like everyone come back again, just for a
Is
second.
this like a football huddle?
Yes,
Yeah.
with crying.
Fresh comes in. 'Cause
Hug
he's
for Resh,
stressed out.
hug for Pane, because they're both crying.
And Alina thought Hal looked bad, but Resh and Penne both look even worse.
It's his dad class trait.
Subclass warrior.
If anyone is worse off than he is, he's better.
Oh, that's all right, Firefly. You can. We've got the recorded stream recorded. Yes. Also, Sunny puts up the podcast version of it later, so you're all good. It has been an emotionally charged episode.
It's been fun. Yes, trying. Right. We're gonna get through this. One more trial, and then Morth. He looks at Morth. Don't ever volunteer me for a game again without asking me first. Actually, wait. I might have been next to you when you did this. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty much absolutely right next to each other.
Yeah.
Morph said the thing, and you were like, yes. Yes, I agree.
Actually, yeah, that. Hal just thinks he's like, wait, no, that was uncalled for. No, I was next to you. Did I say it? I might have said it.
Morth is just like staring, sort of curious but serious at the demon guy.
Why, he's
Nothing
such
I want to find out. He's just considering.
Hey, Frosty!
Yeah.
We're suffering.
It's great.
We're suffering. Resh more than anyone, honestly.
Yeah.
We're all emotionally cleansed.
Okay, but Resh was
Yeah.
alone. Though.
Sure. Investigation. 12.
Oh my god. It's evil Santa.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You're ridiculous.
That's awful. He sees you sleeping. He knows your darkest fear.
Interesting. Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Who does Resh see?
What?
Fuck
That's
you.
so mean.
Hal's still got an arm around Resh and he's like trying to comfort him like, I'm sorry, but we're gonna get through this. One more. We're gonna get through this and we're gonna get out. So he's not letting go of Pane or Resh. God damn it.
Oh my god!
You are joking me. Oh my God. Oh no.
Please tell me if Hal takes his arms down and he like, can he get his axe back? Will it just appear in his hands?
Yay!
Hmm. Oh my god. With this music as well.
Jesus.
Okay, but you missed the
Okay.
most important description, Millie. Is its nose glowing?
Is
Are-
it?
Are you are
Is
you
it?
see a preschool teacher kill Rudolph?
Oh my
19.
God, that's terrible.
I
Yeah.
rolled
Yeah.
a 19.
I did too.
This is
Also-
Rudolph's really, really mean grandpa.
Also, Millie, I'm so glad you chose Apocalypsis Noctis. I love this music so much. It's the best piece of music.
And I got an 8.
No.
Nope.
I think Pane and then me, because we both got 19 and her dex should be higher.
And I
I
got
have a dex
17.
+1.
Yeah, I got 0.
Oh, okay.
Heads up, Firefly's saying that they're losing some audio. Like, it's been missing for a while.
Shit, I had it muted.
Same.
Shit. Well, I mean, Sonny, you have that, right? Okay.
I
Okay.
have the
Right.
recording.
Just really.
But, okay, but
yeah.
Millie, you haven't even put up episode 1 of the thing. So I haven't finished episode 2, so like, wah.
Oh, what? Oh, you wanted me to upload shit? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you're the
Fuck.
you're the indie game designer.
Yeah, I did. I did.
The
I did.
SoundCloud
I
is
did
yours.
say I'd do that. Fuck. All right, cool. I'll do that. I'll do
Yeah,
that in a bit.
your thing.
Frick me.
I'm a
Anyway,
preschool teacher, my guy.
Firefly.
You're the independent.
A giant reindeer appears. It's Krampus. He's fucking flashing, his nose is glowing, his antlers are glowing, he's got bioluminescence like a freaky underwater fishy thing. He's really angry reindeer. People they can see in the crowds. Hal can see his entire platoon. Penny can see her parents. Morph can see all the fucking monks, which is really weird because they didn't enjoy anything in their lives and they're really fucking excited to be here. Alina sees her entire family and Resh doesn't see anyone. Boo! And then Morph got 17?
Yep.
17. 10 to 15. Yeah. Have I got everyone? Alina.
Alina has 8.
Yeah, I rolled low.
Rash.
He rolled a 2.
Oh, baby!
Alright, I didn't roll
Right, I'm
that one.
gonna quick pit stop. I need to get some drink and I'll be back.
Okay, while she's doing that, I'm going to stop the recording because this thing's at 2 hours and 46 minutes, and that's not good.
It is
Stop.
20 to 2 in the morning.
Holy shit.
Rush is miserable.
As he should be. Yeah. If Alina tries to ask Hal right now, he's just gonna nope. But
I
later,
want to know more.
yeah, good. Please ask more. He won't be cagey about it. He doesn't have any reason to be cagey.
Okay,
about
I've
it.
been needing a drink for like 2 hours now. That was good.
Be prepared for Pano to be very, very clingy.
That's okay. Just not in battle, because he's like, look at your armor
No.
and look at mine.
Yeah, not in battle, obviously, but like,
And we're all still in our fancy clothes, like just tired.
Yep.
Yeah, Hal's not
Morph,
with the fancy.
Morph is the only one that hasn't discovered his ability yet, and I'm guessing, actually, he might do it now. Which will be quite cool, because you're opposite ends of the arena for now. I'll see if you do. I will try and trigger it as best I can. Hang on, I'm gonna send you a hint. Hang on.
Mine was obvious. It was just don't have an opportunity.
There we go. That's your hint.
I like how Hal's is like he casts stone skin on his party.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's old school gladiator.
It really is.
It's also very, very appropriate for him.
Okay, so, you see Krampus
Yeah.
roaring, and Pane, out of all of the bollocks you've taken today, you think you deserve to go first.
yeah. Fuck yeah, I do. Fuck that thing. Lightning bolt.
Go for it.
It needs to make a dexterity saving throw. DC of 14.
Okay.
Sorry, stream people. Sorry.
And we're recording.
Yes, we're recording.
DC of 14. It gets a 21.
Fuck. Well,
It still takes half damage. It sort of
So that
seems to weave in between the lightning you're calling down, but still gets hit by at least one bolt, which is still pretty fucking annoying, you know?
that's yeah. So 86. So that is 10. Oh, dropped one. Oh, nice. That is 10, 22, 33, and 43 half to 21.
Yes. Time to get out my calculator. Because I am bad at calculating.
I'm really mad because that was those were some really good rolls.
Okay.
Oh well, I have one more third level slot left.
No, you were fully revived.
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
have two
okay.
third level slots left. Another one.
Hal, your go!
How far away is Rudolph?
Rudolph's like 60 foot away.
Let's see. I have the axe again. Yeah, I run
Okay,
at him.
So you get
Running.
30 foot. Are you dashing?
Can I throw my axe
Yeah,
again?
if you So what you do is you
Wow.
run.
Just
You
full
run
Just fucking
30 foot
tomahawk
in,
it.
and just as you're about to hit the sort of length of movement you think you can do, you swing your axe around as if it's a shot put, and you fucking fling that thing. Give me a ranged attack.
Okay. Because I know it'll come back. Oh, I miss.
Okay.
I got a Dex is 0, so I got a 6.
No, unfortunately not. It
flies off.
It flies off and thunks into the ground just behind Krampus, and
That's okay.
it sort of shatters and reforms in your hand, but it kind of stings you a little bit, as if to say, "What the fuck, man? What the fuck?"
Fuck you back at it. I'm not nice to this one. It's not
And-
mine. I'm gonna use bonus action fainting
Okay.
attack to get advantage on my next attack
Okay,
against it.
cool.
That was a feint, guys. Finger gun.
Sure. And it is Krampus's turn, and the thing just looks very frazzled, and
Fight me.
and Mephisto laughs as he moves from his podium and stands atop Krampus's head. Krampus, I choose you! Use jingle bells! And as he does, the antlers start to vibrate, and you can all hear a high frequency sound, and it sounds like bells. But I need you all to make an intelligence check. Intelligence
No.
saving throw. Come on.
Oh,
That is 25.
13.
Nope.
13.
Nope.
I had a critical fail.
Nope. Resh.
I didn't unmute myself for the tomahawk throw. I'm gonna re-record that because that was cool. No.
Resh.
Okay, so
Intelligence saving throw, please.
doop doop doop. 20.
Yeah,
I
you're
think,
you're,
just
you're
either
fucking
one.
fine.
Non-natural.
Resh and Pane, you're fine. The rest of you are confused as shit. You can just hear bells
Oh,
right now. That's all you can hear.
Here comes Santa Claus. Here.
You're really annoyed at this tune,
oh,
actually.
no.
Morph, it's your go, but you just end up lashing out at the person closest to you. So... Alina, I'm so sorry. Morph is
Here
just
we go.
going to try and sock you in
No.
the face, but he still, he still has to roll for it.
Let's see. Oh.
I should have counterspelled that. I forgot you.
So
both
am I
were
hitting
shit
with
at
my
this.
weapon?
No, you're just punching. You're too
Oh,
confused to use your
8.
weapon. Oh, with an 8 you don't hit her AC, so that's okay.
Oh, thank God. Okay. So I dodge.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
I
sort of dodge. You see it in time, but you're still.
And I've got those dancer reflexes.
Yeah, you do. Like, you're still confused, but you see something coming at you fast, and you just dodge, and you're safe. Alina, however, you're going to try and attack Morph because he's just flung
Oh,
out
no.
at you. Give me an
Oh my
unarmed.
God.
Actually,
Sparring.
you just give me a damage roll.
Do I
Yeah,
roll?
give me a d20
Okay.
plus whatever it is you use for your dagger.
I got a 15.
Plus,
Shit.
what is it to hit?
I have
And the dagger is +3.
Yeah, you hit.
You fucking stab Morph
I'm
in
sorry.
the arm.
Amazing.
Fucking
At least you didn't
shank
hit the
the-
Roll damage, Lena. So that's whatever, 1d6 or whatever. I think a dagger's 1d4, isn't it? Plus something?
1d4 plus dex.
Yeah, so that's 5 damage.
Okay, so I only rolled a 2.
Yeah, but you plus
Okay,
your
don't
dex.
forget about your temp.
So
Yeah, plus 3 dex.
now, Alina, roll
Shit.
me a d4.
Oh, crap.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Morph,
god.
you shine like the sun now.
Oh,
Shine
no.
bright like a diamond.
Shiny boy. He's a shiny boy.
Resh, it's your turn, and you are not confused, so you can do whatever the hell you want.
Okay, well, let's see. Go big or go home, I guess.
Well, that's
I
what Hal did. He threw his axe and it didn't work.
None of us are near it, and you have all
Well-
of your spell slots back.
I do. Oh shit, I don't have anything that I won't also destroy everyone else with.
We're not near it. You could totally do that Earth thing again.
You could do
Yeah.
the Earth thing again. This house will be 30 feet away from it.
Okay,
Yeah.
then let's go for it. Erupting Earth, because if it's on the ground, then we can knock it over all again.
Please don't hit me.
Okay, so I need to one roll to see if I hit, and then get my 3d12. So I rolled a 15.
Okay, yeah, that hits his AC.
Okay,
Nice.
and then where are my 12s? Here they are. Roll 3d12s. And that is 11 plus 7. It's not. It's 26. So 26 damage.
Okay. I can do maths. Okay, so he feels... So is he knocked prone with this?
The area also becomes difficult terrain.
Okay, so he's not knocked prone. So the earth sort of splinters before him, and a couple of boulders just smack him in, like, the chest and the face, and in fact, you manage to, like, snap off the end of one of his antlers, and he seems really, really pissed about that. And he takes a lot of damage, and he seems quite... He's not as sure-footed as he was before. And Pane, it is your go now.
Okay. No, fuck it. I'm really angry by this point. I'm done. I want to get out of here. I want to go home. I want to go and have a nice cry somewhere in private. I am done. So I am going to cast Lightning Bolt again.
Go for it.
So you need to roll that dex save against 14. No, sorry.
It's okay.
I realised I've been looking at the wrong
Oh.
one. It's 15.
Oh, well, either way, he
It's
gets a
20.
7.
Yeah.
So, the uneven terrain
Hello.
is making him very, very, like, not as clippity-cloppity.
So he's going to take the full 8d6 damage. Come on, roll well. Ooh, 10. That is 10, 21. 26. Yes! And then 2 6s, so that's
38.
2, 30.
8.
Okie dokie.
Fuck him.
He sort of roars in pain, and he's not having a great time. Hal, you, were confused for one round, so you decide to smack Pane!
But I'm like 30 feet away
Oh,
from
are
her.
you? Oh, never mind. Okay.
Yeah, I ran all the way
You
up.
decide to
30
smack
feet.
yourself!
Myself. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not even gonna roll for you to hit. I'm just gonna get you to punch
No, wait a
yourself in
minute.
the
No,
face.
I'm arguing with the axe. That was the last like.
Okay,
cognizant
okay,
thought, so I
okay.
just,
You
like,
punch the
smashed
axe.
myself. Yeah, I punched the
Okay,
axe.
punch the axe. Give me a d4.
I punched the axe for
You
2.
punch the axe for 2. It yells at you, but only inside your head. Give me a d4. As you have technically assaulted your axe, and you now
A 2.
you a 2. What did I say? It's
A
what
2.
did I say a 2 was? Have we had a 2?
Yeah.
I thought 2 was sparkle.
2 was
I thought
sparkly.
3 was sparkly.
That was DC down.
Shit.
AC
Three.
down.
AC.
3 is AC down. 2 is sparkle.
In which case?
1 I
One
don't.
is
1 is
blind.
Yeah.
4 I don't know.
4 we haven't
We
we
haven't
haven't
had a
had 4
4.
yet. Okay, so 2 is sparkle. Hal, you sparkle. What did you do, Morph?
Sparkle, sparkle.
I got 3, so my AC
Your
is
AC
now
is
15.
now 15, yeah. Okay, it is Krampus's turn again, and he is,
Great.
and you can now see Mephisto, like, sitting, quite happily lounging on his antlers, and he exclaims with glee, Krampus, use Polar Express!
Oh my god.
And from each tip of the antlers, you can see ice crystals forming. And I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws as this hail
hate
of
me?
icicles comes down at you.
I miss my
19.
axe. I miss my shield.
14.
I got a
5.
7.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Wow, Resh, what did you get?
I got a total of... Oh. 11.
Cool. Panny, you're the only one
We all
not hit for full damage. It's not that you're dying. Don't worry. We haven't got to that yet.
Guys, don't forget about your temp hit points that you have.
Mm.
Okay, so everyone apart from Panny takes... Oh no.
Oh no.
15 cold damage. Panny, you take 7. And you are all now very fucking cold. Everything you
Okay.
hear in the spoken voice now sounds like Tom Hanks.
What?
Oh my
That's it!
What?
I don't make the rules, everything just sounds like Tom Hanks now.
my god.
I don't make the rules, says God.
That's what I wrote.
That's fucking
This
hilarious.
is what I wrote, apparently. Everything sounds like Tom Hanks now because you got hit.
Wait,
It's the
Sweet.
Polar
Wait.
Express.
because I was successful on my save, do I hear everything as Tom Hanks?
No,
Or am I
actually,
scared
you
from
don't.
that
You
effect?
don't hear everything as Tom Hanks.
Lucky
You
you.
hear everything as Owen Wilson.
Oh, no.
Wow.
That's worse.
Wow.
That's worse. I hate you. Why am I being punished for a successful save?
You didn't take that much damage?
I'd rather take the damage.
Right, Morph, it's your go, and this time you're not confused. You can do whatever the hell you want.
What isn't it mine?
Cool.
No,
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 I'm
you were
gonna-
before, and you punched your axe.
Confused, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon as a bonus
Okay.
action. So a big glowing hammer appears next to Grampus and swings at
Yep,
it
absolutely.
for 14 to hit.
No, not quite.
Okay,
Um,
well it just hangs there then.
So, are you going to move up to it?
I'm going to dash
Okay,
at it
so
with
as-
my action and my
So
move.
as you cast Spiritual Weapon and Krampus is momentarily distracted by this giant glowing hammer, you take the opportunity to move. And as soon as you move, oh boys, you go very fast. You rocket towards this thing, and you don't even realize it was like this. Very, very quick. And you can make an attack roll.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, that
22.
hits. Jesus fucking Christ, that hits.
7
We're
damage.
going supersonic.
And 2
And 2.
to Sparkles.
Okay, yes. So now people have advantage on Krampus on their next turn. And you hit this fucker, and people can hear it reacting to you hitting it very hard in the leg. And they turn around, and they just see your shadow where you were. But they can see you there as well. And people are very confused.
But are
Wait
they
a
happy?
second. Okay.
And it is Alina's turn.
No.
Okay.
You got
I-
this.
I
Do not
I can-
compel duel.
compel duel. No, I'm just kidding.
Too late, you said it now. No.
Yeah, I told you how I'm very bad at following orders, so you really should encourage me to do so.
No, just do what you want.
Okay, so I do have a dagger that has +3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I rolled a 1d4, so I wouldn't really do that much. So I'm thinking, I don't know. Can I do anything with my other 3 spells that would be more useful? Because I mean, I only have 3, and they're not very good. But
List off the
I've
spells
got
you
Gust.
have. Yeah, Gust.
yeah, I've got Gust, so that's the knockback. I've got Shield, which is just for unfortunately, I can only shield myself, I think.
Mm.
Let me read. It says
Yeah.
range is self.
Yeah.
And then the what's it called? The compel duel. Compel duel. That's the one that Hal really wants me to use, right?
No.
That's the one. So okay, I'm not gonna use any of those then.
You do have your
the
longsword
shield is-
with you.
Yes, I do have that too. And that's 1d8. but I don't get the attack bonus if I use that, right?
Not necessarily. I think I need to give you.
Yeah, well, at least on my character sheet, the dagger has a +3,
Yeah.
and then the longsword doesn't.
I
It's just a
will
0.
definitely need to update your character sheet. I think I did something a bit wrong. So, yep, go on for now, and I will see what I can do.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay,
your
I'll-
dagger is
I'll-
also a throwing weapon. You can throw daggers.
Ooh, okay. So I would
It's a
rather,
range
I
of-
would
Is it
prefer.
40 feet for daggers?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Let me see if it'll tell me. Okay, range is 20 to 60
Okay.
feet. I don't really know. Okay.
Oh, long
So-
ranges.
Yeah, so you can throw
How
a dagger.
how far away exactly am I?
You are 60 foot
right now?
away from Krampus.
60. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I do not want to, if I can help it, get any closer.
Yeah, fair.
So I'm gonna go ahead and forgo the longsword for now. So I'm gonna do the dagger instead. So I'll roll a 1d4.
So yeah, I need you to make a ranged attack.
Okay. Is that just roll 1d4?
That's
What I just-
1d20 plus your dexterity.
Oh, okay, gotcha. One sec. Oh my god. Okay. I got a 3.
Oh no!
Okay, and then the attack bonus says +3, and my dexterity is the same,
Okay,
so I assume it's just +3.
yeah. So, if you rolled a 3 and you got a 6, unfortunately it does not hit his AC. So, your dagger sort of disappears and you hear the Windows error sound and then it appears in your hand again.
Okay.
And it's Resh's turn.
Okay, let's see. So many
That's
things to
hilarious.
do. I'm going to cast. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna call. I'm gonna cast. Flaming. Yeah, let's go for Flaming Blade. Why
Yeah,
not?
go for it.
Summon a fiery blade, and you can use your action to make a melee attack. The target will take 3d6 fire damage if it hits. So, roll to hit.
What,
Hello?
me? Oh,
Yeah.
6.
And I beat that, yeah. Okay. And I just need to roll 3d6.
Ooh.
And this is 12 fire damage.
Joke's on you, it's 24!
Whoa.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Have fun, children.
Oh, it's
because
weak
it's
to
a fucking-
fire!
Because it's a fucking reindeer.
This dice took you so long! It's a fucking ice-based reindeer! You
Millie.
guys have played Pokemon before! I don't understand why you guys couldn't get
Fuck off,
this!
who I am.
No, I'm being probably quite loud.
Oh, this is great! Rish is a freaking tiefling. He's got flame everywhere.
Okay, anyway, Pane, it's your go now.
Scorching ray.
That was great.
And I rolled a 16 to attack.
Yep, yeah, that hits.
Cool. 2d6 fire per ray. So ray number 1 does. Ooh, nice. Does 9 damage. So that's 18. Ray number 2 does 12 damage. And ray number 3 does. Does 20 damage.
Add that all up for me.
50.
50. Jesus Christ, Pane!
Scorching ray, my friend, and I can cast it 2 more times.
You deal
Oh my gosh.
100
shit.
fucking
that black
points.
No, I doubled
Oh, you
it
do-
for
okay.
you, so it's 50.
Thank fuck for that. I was like,
Yeah, 50 is
I
doubled.
was like, this is way more fucking quick than I expected it to be.
Hal is still arguing with his axe as the thing dies.
Oh my god.
If only I.
I mean, Hal, it's your turn now. I mean, this reindeer is very much like on fire now. He's not happy about
Aren't you
it.
guys glad I'd have all of those fire spells?
Yes.
Question,
Yeah.
Millie. When all of the things reset, did I get action surge back, or do I still have to wait for a short
No,
rest
you
to
absolutely
use
got that back.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Millie is a kind and benevolent.
Also,
DM.
it needs to be fun. It wouldn't be a Christmas special if it wasn't fun.
Okay. Advantage attack with the, can I get close enough to him,
Yeah.
please?
You're already 30
Okay,
feet
I'm
to
close
him,
enough.
weren't you? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get the rest of the way over there. Advantage first attack because of the menacing strike. Does a 20 not natural hit?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, good. I'm just gonna make sure. I'm just gonna make sure that I attack. Second attack is 16.
Yeah, that hits too.
Damn.
That hits. Okay. Then I'm going to action surge to hit him again. Now the question that Martin and I were debating. I've always played it that action surge I can only attack one more time, even as a fighter.
Mhm.
But Martin says that I should be able to get both of my attacks again. What is the DM's call?
Okay.
So
Because I attack twice
fighters,
per
Yeah,
action.
yeah. You,
fighters get 2 hits per
and
action,
therefore, action surge allows you to
gives
repeat
you
the
another
action. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Okay. Okay.
4 hits.
Then... Oh shit! They're both 10s. They both fail. Okay, but the first 2 attacks hit, so that's going to be 3d8. Wait, no, it's
Rem-
1d8.
Remember
Yeah.
also that he's sparkly right now, and you had advantage.
Oh, I'm gonna
You get
okay
advantage.
advantage on that. 16 and
Yeah,
15.
Yeah, those do it.
Both do it. Okay. Oh god, I don't have enough d10. I am sure. I've never. No wait, I'm not. How many attacks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 d10, and then a d8 for the menacing attack. Cool. The fainting attack. Cool. That is 10. That is 28 damage.
Nice.
And that's my.
So we've done.
Did you add your modifiers?
No shit.
Times
Uh,
4?
28. The strength, plus
Yep.
another 8, so 36 damage.
Holy shit. Wait, so there's almost been 100 damage done to this thing, if not more.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Because we had 50 plus 36.
And
Plus
this thing
few others.
I'm
is
glad that we have someone who's good at math.
really not
the
happy
party.
with this, like at all. He's just not happy. I mean, I don't think you'd really expect to be, but there we go.
Hal is probably like goes at one leg and then just goes for the next leg and then just goes for the next
Mhm.
leg. He's just attacking it like it's a tree.
And Krampus casts. You can see his antlers start to glow brighter and brighter and brighter, and as it does, you start to hear singing, and like a choir, he is healed.
Oh,
4.
Don't.
lots of dice.
Don't.
30 damage.
I still gain like 6. There we go.
And then you don't hear the singing anymore. You can't hear anything anymore. The crowd is silent, and whenever you try to talk, you're silent. You can hear cold winds and you can feel snowfall against your body, but it's not there. And you are all enveloped in silence. 60-foot radius. Morph, it's your turn.
60.
What rate? What
60.
radius? Sorry.
So I can't speak.
Fuck.
But I
Okay.
can still swing.
Yeah, I can still swing
absolutely,
twice
you
as
can.
well.
Morph, it's your go.
Wait. Millie.
Mhm.
Actually, wait. Let me ignore me for a moment.
Oh, I didn't do my d4s.
Oh,
Do I get 1 or 4?
just the one.
I got a
Yeah.
4.
Okay. Oh,
You
Find out the mystery.
I have to make one up. I didn't. I had this list in my head and now it's gone. Krampus is now confused.
Good.
So
Mm.
he may just like smack himself in the face. Who knows?
Is he still sparkly?
No, that's worn off.
Ooh. Okay.
But I
I'm
used it.
swinging twice.
It's still sparkly.
Uh, 24
Yep, that will fucking hit.
and 10.
No.
What about your hammer? Your guardian? Your spirit weapon?
Oh yeah, you can do that. I'll do that next. So that's 6 damage from my warhammer, and then my weapon swings. Oh, 11.
What, as a to hit? No.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately not.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeet. Okay, it's Alina's turn.
Okay. I'm going to. So, and we don't know how much health it has left, do we? But I'm taking a very.
Guess since it tried to heal itself, it's not doing very well.
Yeah, it's clearly still a little bit on fire.
It absolutely is.
I
He's
think the rump is still burning. Starting to smell very nice, actually, like a roast.
Christmas haunch.
Christmas
But,
haunch,
like,
yeah.
damp Christmas haunch. Like a mix between Christmas haunch and wet dog.
Oh my god.
It's not the most appealing.
But still, Christmas haunch is Christmas haunch. So anyway, so you know, Alina really would like to be a badass at this point in time and finish it off.
Okay.
Because she's surrounded by people who are much stronger than she is.
Okay.
And although that's been the case her whole life, she still has something to prove. So she's gonna get her fucking long sword out.
Go.
And rush at it with that.
Go.
Okay. Now, do you know about inspiration? Alina?
As a role?
No, just as a mechanic in Dungeons and Dragons.
No.
Inspiration. So when I, the DM, think you're doing something very well, and in character, I will give you a point of inspiration. That point of inspiration gives you 1d6 to roll to add to any roll that you like.
Ooh!
I am going to give you a point of inspiration.
Yay! Okay. So I will do. I suppose I have to roll to see if I can.
Yep.
If I can actually attack.
Yep.
Okay. 1 sec. Okay, I got 13 plus 3.
Yeah,
16.
that hits.
Yes. Okay. And then I have my longsword, so it's 1d8. No!
It's okay.
I only rolled
you
a
get
1.
to add you can add your 1d6 to that if you wish.
Okay.
However, inspiration is persistent, so it will last for until you use it. So you don't have to use it now if you don't want to.
No, I want to use it now, definitely.
Cool.
Okay.
Big deeps.
Let's get a 6.
Hey!
I got
So
a
you
5.
got
Okay.
6, and you cut into this haunch-smelling wet dog thing, and it does. You do cause it to start bleeding, so it's going to take persistent damage.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So you didn't do super good on the damage in the first place, but it's going to keep taking damage. I need to do maths in my head. Okay, cool. Resh, you'll go.
Okay, so Resh is going to. Well, he's still got the sword actually, so he's going to take another.
We're all still silenced, aren't we?
Hit does it.
How far
rolled-
away is it?
It's 60 foot from you, and 60 foot is
Okay.
about the size of the arena.
It's the whole arena.
I rolled a 12. Does that hit?
12 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Okay. That's all I can
Okay.
do. If I
I
miss.
should have saved that third level spell slot.
Pane, it is your
But
go.
at the same time. Well, look.
Can do because I can't say anything.
Scorching ray.
She can't.
No,
Silence.
Silent.
I'm
For
silent.
Oh, run away
She can't.
forever.
The arena is 60 feet.
Oh, the entire arena is full of silence.
Yeah.
Sit on your thumbs.
This thing's like the other side of the arena from us, isn't it? I'm having a look. I can't do anything. I'd like to hold an action if that's possible.
Yep, absolutely.
I'd like to hold casting a spell. In this case, Scorching Ray, because fuck it, until we're no longer being affected by silence.
Hal, your turn then.
Let's start attacking. So it's not sparkly
It's
anymore.
not, no, it is confused.
Okay. It is confused. Do I get advantage or do I
You
just attack it? Okay. 21 and 17.
Absolutely.
And when you hit creature with open attack. And I am going to add. Oh, what is it? Wisdom saving throw. Can it please make a wisdom saving throw?
I'm gonna give it disadvantage because it's fucking confused. Yeah, it only gets like a 10.
What did it get? A 10? It's scared shitless of me.
Amazing. It's confused and scared shitless. In fact, what happens on its turn is... Are you gonna hit it as well?
Oh yeah, I hit it
Okay,
twice.
give me
So
damage.
11 plus 4, so 15 damage. And I used Menacing Strike, so it is scared shitless of me. On its turn, it must use its action to run away.
Yeah, okay, so it absolutely does that. It is its turn now, and it can no longer...
If it's running away, does Morth get an attack of opportunity? Do I?
So what happens is, because it's on the other side of the arena, it turns tail, but immediately smacks into the arena wall.
Oh,
I accept this.
That's hilarious and sad.
exactly.
Yes. I mean, it only takes like 6 damage. But Alina, I need you to roll me a d8, please.
Okay, so we're all silenced, but you guys still see Hal like lift his axe up in the air, like both hands over. He's like, "Yeah!"
Oh, and a 5.
Okay,
What's the
I just rolled.
damage threshold to get this thing to have to roll its concentration check on this silence
No, it's
spell?
just gone. It's just gone. I'm just doing this, and then I'll let you cast your spell. Okay,
Okay.
Pane, roast it.
Fucking, I am going to roast it. It's going to die. It's going to die in a hail of fire.
I am hungry, so
Watch this, miss.
That is 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. Fuck it. Fuck this fucking thing.
fuck Rudolph.
Oh, okay, that is 10, so that doubles to 20. That is 9, so 18. So that's 39. No, 38, sorry. Brain is not working. And then that is another, it's another 18, so someone who's better at maths, help. 46?
Yeah.
No,
56.
56.
Now, Charlotte, how do you
Yeah?
want to do this?
I fucking just launch the scorching rays straight at this thing's fucking face.
Are you yelling?
Specifically its eyes. Yes, I am yelling. I'm yelling very loudly. Not anything in particular. I'm yelling fuck you.
Like a battle cry.
You're just
Yeah.
screaming as this scorching
Yeah.
ray envelops this sad-looking reindeer now, and Mephisto is
Oh.
no longer on.
And you are.
Mephisto is no longer sitting languidly in the reindeer's antlers. He's sitting languidly in his throne in the podium, and you hit this thing, and it just goes up in flames, and in a second, it shatters. The roar from the crowd is overwhelming, and then everything just fades to white.
Okay, so my connection cut out and I didn't hear any.
Aww.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll go back and
Okay.
watch it.
The most important thing is that everything fades to white, and you hear clapping and applause, but it all slowly fades, and it's quiet again for the first time in a long time. You've been in this place for a while now. And Mephisto appears in front of you, clapping, slowly, with a smile on his face. And he goes, "Good show. Good show."
What a douche.
Hal stands between the party and Mephisto.
No need to panic, young Hal. I'm not going to hurt you any more than I never did. And you realize that actually it's true. You have no wounds on your body. You aren't exhausted. You have only remembered what's happened in here.
Yeah, there's no trust here. He's still not gonna move.
I guess I wasn't really expecting trust, but you did give us a very good show, and you know, good entertainment nowadays is very hard to find, so you won't be going, uncompensated. What's the fucking word? Uncompensated. There we go. Mephisto is way more eloquent than I am. And actually, he starts to smile. And he says, "I'm actually I'm interested to see where you lot are going. I think I will be keeping my eye on you." And, that's the last thing you see before he says, "And, a merry candlelights to you too. I hope we can, play some, Three Dragon Ante in the tavern again. Ta-ta!" And all of you start to fall asleep. Except for you, Resh. Resh,
Oh no.
you, one by one, see your friends fade away. And you are struck with the realization that actually it's okay, you're just going back to your reality, and you know that that's where they're going. And you start to hear footsteps behind you. And as you turn around, you see a small in stature tiefling woman with skin just as dark as yours, and eyes the exact same shade as yours. Her dark curly hair flows down to the mid of her back, and she's smiling and she's crying. And she reaches out to you, and my god, does she have to reach up. And she doesn't remember you being this big. But she tells you, "Oh my dear Resh, I'm so proud of you. You will see me soon, I promise. I can't do much from where I am now, but you will find us. And I love you."
Mother. He rushes forward, he hugs her. He picks her up if he has to.
She is delighted by this, and you can see every part of her as vividly as you had never been apart. You see the blue shawl that she wears. It's knitted and it has silver tassels that you specifically remember picking bits out of because you were bored sometimes, and you can see the damage done there, but she wears it still with pride. She is wearing her long skirts and lots of grey material, and they rustle and they're so familiar, and she smells exactly how you remember, of the damp forest earth, of rainfall in winter, and of the stillness of the lakes that you remember in your hometown. And she tells you, "My boy, you have been so amazing, and I can't wait to see you again." And with that, she fades away, and you start to fade. You all eventually wake up in your tavern in Tortuga. There is a couple of people lying on the floor. You don't know them, but they seem to be quite happy in your room. The rest of you are actually piled up, all on the same bed. It's a relatively large bed, and it holds you pretty well, but you do have to struggle to stay on there. And you slowly wake up. And it's candle nights outside.
Freshly stop crying, probably.
Who's on my leg? Please move.
Poor Rush.
More.
Please move.
Now wait a second.
Morph, you're never
Mhm.
allowed to play a fucking betting game in a tavern ever again.
Now wait a minute. Now how do you expect us to afford a night in a tavern if we can't bet?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Wait,
Like,
did you
I-
say that?
Something.
Did you say that
No.
Resh woke up separate from the group? Or...
You all wake up at the same time.
Okay.
Most can check his pockets.
I'm checking my skirt to make sure all my money's still
All
there.
your money's still there.
Please get off my knee.
You guys look around and you can see on the side table actually that there are 5 small wrapped gifts. Each one has your name on it.
Oh.
Jeez.
Resh is still in tears and he
Fucking
just
open that
lunges for
shit.
his. He will clamber over the others if he has to. He won't fight you.
Ow,
Just-
ow, ow, ow.
Just he wants and he's overwhelmed and he wants to see what this is and he's overwhelmed and he's overwhelmed and he's crying and probably nobody knows why he's crying but he is.
and
And he's ripping it open.
And Resh,
Just-
you open your package, and it's got a moonstone pendant carved in the shape of a moon, in a crescent moon on it. And a little piece of paper falls out, and it's sort of silvery, and you can see the ink. When you move it, it sort of shimmers a little bit. And the note reads, "Thank you for putting up with my brother in his weird Christmas tradition. I expect to see a lot better from you in the future. Love, Elorien." And there's a present for everyone there. It's not just Resh.
Yeah.
I open that shit.
Penny, yours is a dark blue sapphire set into a ring. And as soon as you put it on, you realize it's the same power that your suit had. You can now, once a day,
Ooh.
after a long rest, use it to become invisible.
Ooh.
It does require attunement,
really
so...
That is fine. I attune to that shit.
Morph, your one is an ear piercing, and it's very small, but it's made of a silver that changes colour, and you can't help but think it's just Quicksilver. You just know it is. And when you can put it on later, when you hold it, you realise that you can instantaneously teleport anywhere in 60 feet once a day.
Great.
How
That's useful.
your one is a simple stone bangle. Once a day, you can take up to 40 points of damage meant for someone else,
Ooh.
as long as they are in 20
Wait.
foot of range.
Only once
so
a day?
as in, you can take 40 points of damage once a day.
Okay. Like I'm asking like one block sum, or can I just take 5 here, then 8 there, or is it just 1 up to 40?
I'll say it's 1 up to 40.
Okay, cool.
Alina, yours is a small red pendant, and you put it on, and it feels warm to the touch. And
Did you say ring?
no, pendant.
You cut out.
Pendant.
Pendant.
It's
Okay.
golden colour and very ornate around the pendant. And you know that when you put it on, you could probably spit fire.
Ah, that's
Oh
right.
my god.
Yes.
All of them have various notes. Morphal, your one has something actually from your god, and it just says, "Be strong, keep going." How, your one is a note from Pelor, and it says, "You're doing very well. We can't wait to see you."
Hal's very confused.
Kane, yours is from your raven god, and she says, "Impressive. I can't wait for you to improve." Alina, yours is from the god of thieves, and it says, "Keep that gold safe, girl. You'll probably need it later.
Oh yeah.
Merry Christmas."
Now hang on a minute. I look at Morph. Hal's just sitting there. He's like, "Wait a minute. I thought the celestial plane was out of commission." How did? You know what? Never mind. Never mind. Never.
Let's not think too hard about this.
Who
Rolls
says
back
we were
over.
on the celestial plane?
No, the celestial. No, fuck it. And he just puts his head under the pillow. No, going back to bed.
Wait, so I'm assuming that Resh's necklace also does the same thing his attire did,
So, yeah.
or
Yeah. It allows you once a day to cast one spell as a mass healing spell.
one spell's a.
You cut
Sorry, it allows you once a day to cast one spell as a mass spell that affects the whole party.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Millie.
Well done.
That was
Yeah.
so much fun.
I like our gifts. Our
Yeah,
gifts are
that's
awesome.
sweet.
I can finally do something badass like spit fire.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about. Okay, are we
Hang
done?
on.
Because I'm gonna stop.
Let's say goodbye. Good night, guys. It's
All
fucking
right.
2:30 a.m. Thank you for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my
Night,
God.
everyone.
Bye.